Yeah, welcome to the Tool Shed. It's volume 13. We live on a rainy night.
Salute.
It might be a rainy day when you listen to it. It might be a nice sunny afternoon when you listen to it. Or you might be joining in here with us live on a rainy night, waiting for your lights to go out. I'm standing here with Big-Headed P and Wintertime Cove.
Here I am.
And
Intellectual Wintertime Cove.
My bad, bro.
And they go hand in hand. You don't have to say both.
Fair enough.
You're being repetitive.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Wintertime Cove is obviously...
I'm just a retard in the summertime.
That's when you let loose.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm trying to save your thing, dude, and I can't do both at the same time. You're usually talking right here, and I'm not. So this is hard. See, if it was my live, right, and then you shared it,
right, we'd have a bunch of guys commenting on
it.
It.
It's tough sitting in.
We should change that up one time.
In the captain's chair, you know. They like this.
I used to be in the captain's chair.
That's why he does that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why that happens.
Dude, I'm telling you, you hit a lot of stuff when you're sitting over there, man.
Yeah, people think that it's all fun and games being the guy who's in the captain's chair.
Yeah.
They think like, oh, he gets to fucking fly the plane.
He's in charge. He gets to do what he wants.
All fucking high and mighty. You know?
I don't see it that way.
You think I'm not over there solving issues minute after minute?
He's sweating the entire time. He's truly the foreman. He's sweating the entire time trying to make sure that it's a perfect product.
The next question is, am I talking into the right side of the microphone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the logo's only on one side of the microphone.
I don't like this I don't like this co-pilot chair thing.
Nah, I was fine with it. You could take it back. I'll take the jacket off. You can come and sit over here.
Baby.
You can move the mic up a little bit so you're not hunched over.
I don't even know how to use this.
Why don't you cup it with both of your hands and hold it as close as you can to your mouth?
Didn't you used to be a rapper?
I was never a real rapper.
Yeah,
I'm just saying I need to do it.
Bro, I rapped in jail cells.
Your girlfriend has really nice eyes.
No disrespect.
I rapped in jail cells and cocaine blocks. We never had microphones.
You didn't have microphones at
You
all.
recorded these songs and put them out, dude.
Yeah,
I've seen
Where did you
on
record
YouTube.
your songs at?
I recorded in a basement in Lawnside, New Jersey.
Stevie? Was it Stevie's?
Willsie's.
Okay.
Willsie's?
Did you ever?
That's how I met Stevie.
Have you ever set foot in a professional studio? Like a professional studio?
I've stepped foot in.
Okay.
I have never rapped in a professional. Like, I never laid any tracks, I don't think, in a professional studio. Not that I remember. If I did,
It was too high.
I forgot.
Yeah.
You know?
For whatever reason.
I was in that studio over on Delaware Ave. Burke was recording.
Yeah.
Was that Sigma?
I don't know. But that was like a
exactly
fancy
what
real
it is.
joint. I went to another joint in Manayunk with Screw for some reason. And that's probably about as professional as... That's probably the 2 times I was in a professional studio.
Yeah, I was only really I was in a few professional studios, but I can't remember, like, really... I remember recording something with Rich somewhere really nice and schwanky.
Yeah.
And then aside from that, I don't really know. Is that Thunder?
Probably.
I think so.
I would like
God.
Like to give a big shout out to Mathis Morningstar,
Ah.
Dustin Piston,
Let's go.
and the bull Charlie Munson, a.k.a. Corky, who
Welcome to
hates
the
when
show.
you call him Corky.
What up, Corky?
What's up, gentlemen?
We got 3 people in the live, and you're going to shit on one of them immediately the way that you know
that's
that
my guy, though. That Corky's my guy.
I love Corky, dude.
So here's the thing right now,
Talk to
Bizzler.
me. Yep.
You're wearing the suit jacket.
And what do you want me to do about
This
it?
morning, you came with a very beautiful Anchorman wake-up call to the people on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Why wouldn't you come in using that?
Well, we would like... shit, man, you put me on the spot. Well, we would like to thank everyone for joining into the Tool Shed on the Gig Podcast Network. We are standing here with Payday Jones, Sean Intellectual Wintertime Cove, and your host for this evening, the Bizzler.
Biz Adams.
And it's your host, Biz Adams.
How about this? William Biz Adams.
It's William Biz Adams
Beautiful.
with your morning time weather. I don't know. It's supposed to rain
You
tomorrow.
got the voice down. You got the voice.
I
It's
think.
rocking.
Yeah, I should have just been some guy in the 40s. I think because everything was better then. Women knew their place. You know, all the good stuff.
All that.
Speaking of women knowing
Let's
their
get
place,
into it. Let's get right into
Yeah,
it
all right.
because
Why don't you move your cup?
Here's
'cause
the
Wawa's not
backstory.
paying us.
Well, you could Wawa. All right.
I'm not saying they
You know
couldn't.
what Wawa's paying me in? A fucking hard time.
Hey,
All right?
I thought they were sending you broads. No?
the
Not sending me
backstory. I'm
broads.
gonna give the backstory to the chat,
Let
to the live
let
chat.
the
The
chat know.
backstory goes
Let
like
the
this.
people know.
First
Get
off,
the
I
clip
know you
somewhere.
guys are confused because I'm over here in the wrong chair.
the right chair on Mondays.
However, we're trying something new. I'm giving Biz the pilot seat, and let's see how that goes. Let's see if he flies high or he's a fucking burning ball of fire.
Oh,
There's
both.
no sound. There's no sound.
What are you talking about?
No sound from anybody, apparently.
Where?
I don't know. That's what they're telling me in the chat.
I don't see how there could be no sound. Is the dongle plugged in?
It could be that I have no sound because I can't fucking hear myself.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
This fucking mic sucks or something.
It's not the mic. Let's see. How about that?
I do hear it sounds like there's some
But
fluttering.
I still a little. Turn me down a little bit.
Turn you down in the headphones?
Yeah.
That's not very rapper-like of you.
Yeah.
Can they not hear us at all over there?
I don't know. Corky's saying that they can't hear us, but he could be breaking our balls. Check it out, P.
Working on it.
Here's the thing, right? So Bizzler had an ongoing. He had the beginnings of a romance with a young lady who we met at Wawa. We were very excited for him. Biz is getting over a large hump in his life where he was having a little bit of issues. Not even a little bit of issues. You just pulled yourself away from dealing with women for a little bit. And I think that was a solid move at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And we pushed you. How we sound?
We don't. Pull the dongle and plug it back in. Did something happen when we stretched it?
Probably.
You can't stretch the dongle, man.
No, you know how it is.
Probably.
Give it a second.
And so we pushed him to get out there and start swinging for the fences again.
Right.
You were very.
No, just leave it unplugged. We'll get to the bottom of it some other time.
Yeah.
You got it plugged into the right thing, maybe? It doesn't matter.
This probably.
I'll take a look.
All right, let's talk.
All
Let's talk.
Also, I need you to turn me down a little bit more. Oh man, class. If there's not problems in the beginning of the gig, it's not the tool shed or the gig.
Yeah.
If you're not fucking up the beginning of it.
You gotta fuck up the beginning, or else
Here's
how
the
do you
thing.
know
You
when
got
it
the
starts?
trials and tribulations.
This is how you know that people really like us.
Because
They stay through the first 5 minutes of every episode when we fuck it all the way
They
up.
know
Yeah.
it's the kink section. We're working out the kinks.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do a little Charlie Chaplin in the beginning.
Wouldn't it be a bad idea if we did that before the show started?
That's
but
why I get here an hour before.
I was
but
running
people are sitting
around
around eating,
I was running around like a jerk
fixing
off.
insoles on their shoes,
Yeah.
Wow.
looking for comic books.
Yeah, we found the comic book.
We did.
So we pushed Biz to go talk to a young lady.
Right.
And he was making wonderful progress. And I called him on Friday night. I said, Bizzler, what's going on? I wanted to give him a pep talk before the date that he went on. And he said, what did he say?
I said I haven't heard back from her. I texted her Thursday night, like a good night text. We were texting nonstop, dude. We were having conversations about, she was asking me what I want out of things and what I'm expecting and all this stuff, and I was giving
jumping 3 steps ahead.
very bland answers like, I'm just going with the flow, lady. We'll see what happens. Like a normal person would answer these questions, I think, to
Playing
a degree.
it cool.
Yeah, I'm just doing regular person stuff.
Yeah.
But I felt like she was into it. So I was thinking that something was going to happen. I get a fucking, granted I wasn't paying my mom to watch my daughter on Friday night, but this is something I wouldn't even do with someone for real plans. You know what I mean? Let alone just kicking it.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm like, when am I going to meet this chick? It seems like there's something happening here. So I'll let my mom watch her. Dolly goes to bed. My mom can watch her. I'll go head over to Shorty's house. We'll kick it. We'll see what's going on. We'll talk. We'll do some stuff.
Yeah.
And
Bada
see
bing,
what
bada
happens.
boom.
But all day Friday,
Ready for a little bean eating
a
competition?
little something, man. I show her how to do it, man. I talk cursive into that thing, dude. Them thighs.
I talk
Listen,
calligraphy into that
I wake
snapper.
up Saturday morning, I got bruises on my ears. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Your fucking bed is soaking wet. You need to double wash them Jones.
Nah,
you
man.
know what I'm saying?
Put a
yourself.
trash bag down
Looking
before
like
I
a-
come through.
Yeah, looking
Yeah,
like
I
a
dig it.
Krispy Kreme donut next morning. You know what I'm saying? Talking baker's dozen.
Frosted.
So anyway, I was in high expectations. I wasn't necessarily thinking I was gonna, break the mattress or anything, but I was thinking, something was gonna happen. So whatever. And then Thursday night, I text her. She's like, "Oh, I'm laying in bed." I was like, "I might go to bed early." She's like, 7:30. I'm like, "All right, I'm at the gym. I'll fucking holler at you. Good night."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then the next morning, I'm just like, "Hey, good morning." And then 12 o'clock rolls around. I don't hear back from her. I said, "Oh, we're doing this again, right?" Because this is flashbacks to last Saturday where she didn't text me back at all.
Yeah.
So, nothing. And then, like, the days proceeding, And, you know, my baby mom hits me up. She's like, I'm going to be in Southampton. You want me to just drop your daughter off? I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. Do that. We went and hit a buffet. I start eating like a reckless maniac, like at this buffet. First time I've been to a buffet in years.
Reckless abandon.
Just absolutely crazy. I ate like 19 spare ribs. It was delicious.
Was it like a Far East buffet?
No, it was, well, yeah.
Okay.
But it was good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's been a long time since I've been to buffets, and buffets have stepped their game up. But usually, you know, like you get something with the red, it'll be like a barbecue sauce, but it just tastes like ketchup.
Yeah, it's pretty subpar.
But
Buffets
this
are
was good.
They're not known for their.
This looked like a
top-tier
regular ass
culinary.
buffet. I mean, I ate an oyster, bro. It was like, yeah, it wasn't a good call.
That's gutsy.
I ate two.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a great call. But as I'm at this buffet and I'm throwing it down, you know what I mean? I'm in my fourth plate, and I know I still got a pudding and fruit plate that's coming at the end.
Yeah.
And I threw a couple Swiss rolls on there. Man, we got it in. And as I'm doing that, I'm like, fuck this bitch. Like,
Yeah.
I'm eating so much, like, there's no way, you know what I mean? I don't even know if she got 2
We
bathrooms.
got room for another dinner.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I'm already
Or
kind of
cold
on the way
bean.
out. She's not hitting me up. I assume. I'm like, what the hell happened? She either, you know, broke her phone or she's just completely ghosted me. So I'm just like, all right, it is what it is.
Right.
I'm not worried about it. And I'm disappointed, but not in a way where I would normally be disappointed and totally broken down and like feel like, oh man, see, this is what the fuck I get putting, you know, eggs in the basket like this, and this is what ends up. That's where I would be at, like the pessimistic mind state where I
So
just
where
feel
are
like,
you
oh
at?
fuck
Where
it.
are you at now?
I'm great. But so with this bitch, nothing. So this morning,
Now, how is it possible? Because this was mentioned to me by Stephanie Brewer, who's a big fan of the show. She shows up. She's in the building right now. We appreciate you coming through. Also, Aaron Couts, what's up? And Louis G. What's
Okay.
cracking? Is it possible that she got her snoop on and found you on the show and was like, what the fuck's up with this dude?
well, it's hard to find me on the show, I think. But
That's what I think, too,
What I
but-
thought, so I told her early on. I said I gave her. She said she didn't have any social media.
Louis G said, keep your head up, King.
Yeah. Thanks, Lord. So here my initial thought was the same thing. Was we had a discussion a night or 2 nights prior to that where I was talking about. She was like, what are you, some kind of wigger or something?
Did
And
you
I-
say you were a recovering wigger?
I did. I said I'm a reformed wigger.
Yeah.
I said I'm
Yeah.
trying my best. I said I do have only fitted hats, however. And
Yeah.
she was like laughing. We were on the phone or whatever, and it was like I didn't think it was any big deal.
Uh-huh.
But early on, when we first started talking, I gave her my social media shit, and she was like, "Oh, I don't do social media, but my social media is Biz Mighty. Everything is Biz Mighty."
Yeah.
Right.
So she could have then searched Biz Mighty and then found a plethora of ignorant rap shit.
Yeah.
That was my initial reaction.
Because is that why you think she asked you if you were a wigger?
No, it was my slang,
You
and
said
she's
something
like a
wiggery.
sheltered Russian girl.
Yeah.
So like I think that she was just like caught off guard by a lot of the things I was saying. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And she was like, "Well, what does that mean?" I'd be like, "That shit slammed dishless or something." You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I don't
right.
know what I was saying, but some cool shit, some old cool shit that I would just say when I'm in comfortable conversation,
When you're
speaking
being
how I
cool and
speak.
shit, yeah.
Yeah. So my initial reaction was Friday. I'm like, this bitch laid in bed at 7:30 on a Sunday night or on a Thursday night and started searching Biz Mighty and
Yeah.
found out music, all this shit. A lot of it is obnoxious and deliberate and gross and whatever.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, fuck this dude. I was about to have this dude at my house. You know what I mean?
I was
And
about
here-
to have this dude in my guts.
I was about to do the face deep in my fucking fat rabbit.
Yeah.
And chowing down. I love rabbit.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite dishes.
It's beautiful the way the French do it. I hear it's nice in Russia, too.
Yeah. So anyway, so that was my initial reaction.
Or it smells like fucking dead rabbit in Russia.
Yeah, I don't like.
You scummy fucking bird.
I hate stinky vagina, man. You know what I mean? I know my dick always smells a little off.
Yeah, you look like a guy who has a smelly dick.
Well, yeah, I work. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
working. I'm not. You know,
I
I'm
ever
not.
tell you about the fight that I witnessed in juvenile detention, right? Where, so Woodbury and Paulsboro have wild beef, right?
Uh-huh.
So these two dudes, they were on some like cell gangster shit. Were locked in and they're yelling at each other. And he's like, nah, well, fuck you. Ah, yeah, fuck you. And the one dude's like, bruh, fuck you. I'm from Paulsboro. My balls stink.
Yeah, I remember the story. yeah,
that was
it's
some
a
of the most
quality.
gangster shit I ever heard in
It's
a
a
fucking
classic
argument.
story. Yeah. My balls stink too, man. I mean, listen, I clean them up, and like if I'm expecting to have some lady time, you know what I mean? I'm usually a double, triple wash my nutsack. Like I clean
Yeah.
it, I clean it again, and I'm like, ain't no way that shit clean.
You get a good scrub.
And then you got to get that dead skin. I get real under that joint. I'm stretching my joint out 9,
with
10
a
feet.
washcloth.
No, I'm talking hard man loofah shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
something.
Yeah, hard. What's wrong, man?
Payday just uses the bar of soap to wash
right.
himself.
Oh yeah, all right. No, that's
like
fine.
some sort of barbarian.
I'm still in there triple cleaning, just like a normal person.
If the soap has some good kind of aggregate to it, then it's a good
look,
bar of soap.
I
If
get
it's
it.
just some regular Dove soap.
What a concrete guy you
Yeah,
are.
man, listen.
A little
Is
aggregate.
that so
foaming up.
permeable?
Hey.
It's exothermic. I don't know what you're gonna do about it.
So
It'll
where do
melt
we
the
go
soap.
from here with
All
this
right.
bitch? I hope she's watching, cause fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, you fucking goofy bitch. No. So anyway, no correspondence throughout the weekend at all. I don't text her again. I texted those 2 times on Friday. She didn't get back to me. I'm like, all right, fuck this
Or
broad.
maybe she's on a ventilator with the virus.
No, she's not. I wish.
Okay.
No, that would be great. I was actually hoping. So she's my Wawa. She works the Wawa on my way to work. There's no other convenient stop unless I want to spend an extra $2 on a Dunkin' Donuts or I want to stop at 7-Eleven.
Dunkin' Donuts is trash anyway.
I love Dunkin' Donuts. I ain't shitting on Dunkin' Donuts.
No, I think their shit is trash.
No, I love their midnight dark when it's a hot coffee. Oh my God, my chest. I get 2 of them, one for my chest. Always.
JC Brecker, what's up?
I let it sit in my navel. I play with it. It's like a little jacuzzi. Anyway, so I like that Wawa, and I'm thinking I'm not gonna let this bitch dictate which Wawa I go to. This is my Wawa.
Here comes Monday morning.
Now you gave me some advice to be like, like what was it? You told me to be like just some real passive aggressive shit.
Yeah. Like, oh, do we know each other?
Yeah, something like that.
Something
But
like
that's not. I wasn't gonna be able to do that because it wasn't mine. I wanted to use it because it was cooler than what I would have done.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna show you how not cool I am. So I show up at the Wawa. I get my 2 seltzers and my coffee.
Yeah.
I go to the line with this young bull working, and the young bull got the register closed sign on top. I'm like, damn, I gotta go.
Now I gotta go.
Because I was happy that I was there and she was there.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to be real. I'm in and I'm out.
Evasive.
Yeah, no
Got nothing
no
to say
biggie.
to you.
Right.
Now I gotta go through this bitch's line. So now I go through this bitch's line. I'm waiting. I get into her line. I got my head down. I'm not trying to talk to her. I'm not trying to look at her. I'm just like,
Right.
I just want to keep it moving.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking.
Now's not the time for
my
this
eyes
conversation.
down. This is where I go back. She starts doing the thing that
Like trying to get under
Trying to
you,
look at
get
you.
your eyes.
down below to be like.
I don't know these people.
She's like, "What
bro.
are you
I'm
tired
leaving."
or something?" And I'm sitting there like in my head, I'm like, "This fucking simple bitch, like, yo, you fucking ghosted me, you goofy bitch. Like,
Right.
I
Yeah,
told
yeah,
you
yeah.
on fucking Wednesday I was getting a sitter because you told me to for Friday for no reason."
Right.
So, and luckily it was all good, whatever. I spent some time with my mom. I was all right. I
ribs.
work out now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I ate
yeah.
ribs with my daughter. It was delicious. I had a good time. The next morning, me and my mom my daughter all went out for breakfast. I had a way better time with my family who actually care about me than
Right.
some goofy, disproportionate fucking Russian slob. So here's the see how it changes over a week.
Yeah.
She used to be so pretty.
I
I don't
loved
know
her.
what happened.
I did love her last week. It's real easy, and I'm a brutal man, so she has to know the fuck she's fucking with, because I ruin her life. I know what block she lives on, I know what car she drives,
Yeah.
I know where her fucking kids go to school. Don't fuck with me.
You'll sweep
What
her
up,
chimney and
Matt
send her a
Hopkins?
bill
Thanks
without
for
her
coming
agreeing
in.
to it.
So the case was, I walked up there, I had my coffee. She says she's trying to get on. Or what, are you tired or something? And I said no.
Tired of your shit, bitch.
That would have been great. Sometimes I'm witty in retrospect. That would have been a good one.
I'm the wittiest in retrospect.
Retrospect. Oh god damn! I wish I had a time machine to go back 30 seconds every 30 seconds,
Yeah,
just so I could hit
yeah,
you with
yeah,
that
yeah.
Just stay
real
in the loop,
shit.
stay
You know
in
what
the
I
loop.
mean?
Shit on 'em.
God damn. So she said, "What, are you tired or something?" I said, "No, I'm not tired." She said, "Well," she's like, "What, are you not feeling it today?" I said, "No, I feel great." And I changed up my tone a little bit because
Right.
I'm like, this bit, you ain't hurting my feelings or
Right,
nothing.
right,
but
right.
I'm also not happy
I'm not
to
fucking
be
with
here
you.
with you.
Yeah.
Right.
So I have my 2 seltzers in my hand like this, double fisting it, because I'm a man. That's how men hold their seltzers.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And I
Two
put
at a
them on the
time.
table, and she rings it up, and she gives me a price, and then she gives me another price. And she says something, I forget what the fuck she said. And I said, "No, you're being a jerk." Because she was like trying to get to the bottom of something. Like, you were the one that ghosted me. Like,
There's
you
no,
act like you
there's
don't
no
fucking
mystery
know
to
the
solve.
background.
You're the one who's got the
Yeah.
answer.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I said, no. I said something like, "No, you're being a jerk." And she was like, "About what?" I was like, "You know what about?" You know what I mean? I'm not trying. This is another person in line right behind me.
Yeah,
Some
we
little
ain't playing
Indian
this
bull.
game. Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
This
We
is not
doing
an
little Indian
8
bull
a.m.
got
at
nothing to
Wawa
do with this
conversation.
shit.
Yeah.
So then she holds her big ass fucking Russian mitt, the big fucking disgusting Mike Piazza with the glove on mitt on top of this fucking my seltzers
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Like she's
And I'm-
not gonna let you take them?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm grabbing my seltzers. And now I make eye contact. It was the second time I made eye contact with her, but now I'm holding eye contact with her. And she's looking at me like, are you serious right now? Like, kind of like concerned in her eyes. And I'm grabbing my seltzers. Now I'm starting to grab them like I'm trying to pull
give me
these
this
Johns.
shit.
And
Yeah,
she got
yeah.
her hand firmly on top of this big Russian Siberian grip on this motherfucking seltzer and shit. So I look at her straight in my eyes and I said, let go of it.
That's my seltzer.
And she backed up her hand. Like, I got serious. Like, I was like, dude, I'm not fucking
She
here
probably
for the...
tried to text you later today,
She
didn't
did.
she? Yeah.
So
of
I
course.
grabbed the seltzers. I left. I didn't say nothing. I like shook my head when I was walking out. Like, this fuck. I
This is
probably
a
even
game.
said something when I opened up the door. Like, this fucking goofy bitch.
Yeah.
So...
This is a game, and it's a
Yeah.
fucking
No.
stupid
I
game.
figured it the fuck out, too.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah,
Let me
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you.
All right.
So I get into the car.
How old is she, Biz?
She's my age.
30.
31.
Okay.
So we pull out. I get into my car, and as I'm pulling out the Wawa, she sends me this face. It's like the smile, but it's not
The
a
big
smile.
teeth,
It's like,
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah.
it's like fuck face. I don't know what
Yeah,
the hell it is.
fuck
It's like,
face. Yeah,
shit.
she is a fuck face.
Yeah, she is. Fuck her face.
Yeah.
Jerome.
You almost did.
Yeah, almost, man.
Yeah.
Listen,
She didn't know how good she was about to have it.
she didn't know that I was ready. Didn't jerk off for a week and a half. That girl was gonna be covered in that shit. You hear me?
Yeah.
I was going right on the
They love that.
collarbones. I was
Hey,
gonna
Mom.
rub it. No, listen, Mom.
My mom loves this show.
It's the honesty she prefers.
So anyway, so she gives me that. She gives me that shit. 20 minutes pass. She wrote, "You're kidding me," right? And I'm thinking that's the emoji. Yep,
Yeah, the fuck face.
fuck face emoji. What did you search to get that?
I searched Russian bitch, and this is what came up.
Yeah. Did you spell
Somerton
bitch
fucking
C-U-N-T?
scumlord. Yeah.
So anyway, she said, "You're kidding me, right?" So not all day am I thinking about this bitch because I'm still feeling good.
Yeah.
And I'm all right. You know what I mean? And this is like this was like a good little like, damn, almost put my feet in some red flag ass water real quick.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
good thing I avoided that.
Yeah.
Not to say that it wouldn't have been great to get my dick sucked by a red flag. It
Yeah.
would have been. You know what I mean? I didn't owe her shit. I was
They're
at
the
her
best
house.
at it.
Yeah, they really are. Believe me, the last 5 years of my life. That's all we're gonna say about it. The fucking so I'm putting it together in my head.
Yeah.
This bitch is insecure, right? Bitches be insecure. I be insecure.
Yeah.
This bitch is insecure. She's a larger, not larger, but she's a full-figured woman, right?
There's some wild talk based
Yeah.
on the pictures you sent.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know what you think full-figured means, but that ain't
I have
it.
no idea.
She's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
petite, bro.
I don't got to be nice to her at all for
She
any
got the
reason.
same size
She's
hands
not
as I do.
full-figured.
Is she tall?
She's like she's 5'8", but she look all 5'11".
Well, if she got those size hands, she got those size feet too, though.
She got big old feet, but I'm saying she probably got some goofy long ass foot, short toe type foot. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't really feeling.
Got
She's
the
like
curl under?
she the type of bitch
All
to only
heel.
wear flats. You know what I mean?
She got all heel.
Yeah, with like big, like hard heel. You know what I mean?
Just
Like, she
toes
was
coming out of her Achilles
trudging in
and
the
shit.
snow with
Yeah.
no shoes on for
Yeah,
hours
yeah, yeah.
uphill. Tigers. So in my head, I'm like, I'm putting it all together and just making it make sense in my head.
Yeah.
This bitch probably not ready for nothing for real. She probably got made fun of. She grew into herself as an adult, right? But as a high school, middle school, especially Russian fucking secluded type, didn't really fit in with everybody. Like, I'm talking regular ass slang, and she's
How-
totally missing
How
this
much
shit.
have you
Russian-
talked to her that you know all this?
A lot.
Like how she was raised and everything.
I don't know how she
No,
was
he's
raised,
putting that
but
one
shit,
together.
I'm
He's
putting it
creating
together.
that,
assuming.
yeah, yeah.
But
Okay.
her parents are Russian immigrants. She was born here, but she multiple times when I would be in a discussion with her and I would say things, she would be like, "You have to excuse me. I don't know that. I'm like very
Okay.
sheltered.
Where the
Okay.
fuck did she go to school at?
Don't know." Oh, Hubert's, the same one my ex went to. They both went to school, the same
now
place.
it's all
They
starting
probably
to come
know each
together.
other.
Yeah.
I wish
They're the
they
same
did.
age?
Yeah.
They've been talking.
She found out that maybe that's what it was. Maybe this whole insecurity thing is not the ruse that
No,
you
this
believe
is
it
the ruse, bro.
She don't even work at the Wawa. It's just
She
set up
found
from
out
your
that
ex.
yeah, that's exactly
Wow.
what it is.
Let's see if he'll fuck you, and then I won't talk to him ever again. Anyway, so my idea is that this bitch wanted the attention. She works at Wawa. She's cute. She's the cutest thing that working at that Wawa, and she's probably getting the attention. And she played off it and then she might have maybe she got cold feet, maybe she wasn't really feeling it, maybe whatever the case may be, but she wants me to be.
Yeah, no shit, her feet were cold. The fucking feet like that get no circulation.
That's what I'm saying, man, especially at the
fucking
bottom of them big old legs.
gargoyle-ass feet.
So yeah, so the thing I put together was that she just wasn't. She wanted to feel special, and that was it, and that I wasn't. My conversations with her, like, to me, she was like regular degular in a good way. Like, I was just talking to her like I would talk to, almost like I would talk to you, like just a regular person. You know what I mean?
I wish you would talk to me a little sexier.
I talk to you pretty sexy, Cove,
That's
man.
true.
So let me ask you this. Is there a text that you could receive from her right now, or, within the next reasonable amount of time, that would make you, okay, that happened and I can get past that? Like,
No.
is there something she could say in regards to
She
the
would
past
have
weekend?
to be overtly sorry and know exactly what she's sorry for.
Okay, so there is. She could say, "I'm sorry, I stood you up. I didn't mean to do that. I got nervous."
If that was the case, then I would hear her out.
Okay.
But she would have to say literally what you
Yeah,
just
no,
said. But I also don't think that that's the case. And when she had her hand on my seltzers, her big fucking mitt on my seltzers, not letting me leave, she had about 5 to 10 seconds to fucking explain herself, but she didn't.
Yeah, but for the same reason, you're not going to have that conversation in line. She's probably not going to have that conversation.
Maybe, but I'm saying this isn't something I
No,
owe her as much
listen,
as she owes me.
I'm not trying to talk you back into it. I'm asking you if there's parameters by which you would wind up back in it.
Well, the secretary at my job said the same shit, because she's the only other person besides y'all that know anything about this shit.
Right.
Because my office manager had he had a date on Friday, and I was supposed to have a date on Friday. And she was
could
like, well, what's
double-date
going
it.
on with your thing?
She wasn't
And
going
I
out with
said,
him,
no,
was she?
She's, I don't know. I don't think so, no. But I was like, I don't think it's happening, whatever. And then we were talking about it, and she was like, well, and then today, what happened with that shit? I told her the same story I just told y'all, the fucking seltzers and all the shit, and how I got like, I got back in the car, and I'm like, what's your problem? Like, to me, because I was just like, get off my seltzers, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like, what, are you good, bro? Like, I am good, but I was like, dude, like,
No, you had to exert
legitimately,
you had to exert your dominance.
She was causing
this ain't a
problems.
game, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, this ain't a game. So,
Here's the thing. Let me put it to you like this.
yeah.
Her father's a Russian immigrant.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too far of a stretch of the imagination to say that, he might have smacked Mom Dukes around a little bit, right? So she has this.
If she
just hold on to that. Just hold on to that thought.
Let me just
that's in the
interject real
future.
quick. If this bitch is built anything like her mom, she could take a smack. You hear me?
I dig it.
All right.
So hold on to that, right? Now, she also has 1 or 2 baby dads.
She has one baby dad that she was married to.
She has one baby dad that she was married to, and that didn't work out.
Supposedly, I don't believe a word this bitch said at this point. Go ahead.
Yeah, obviously. She finds you find some interest in her and have the balls to say something. And so even though she's probably not looking for anything because she's still maybe fucking baby dad or whatever the situation may be, she's got her kids to focus on. She's got her career at Wawa. She's trying to get behind the deli counter at some point.
Right.
You know what I mean? She ain't trying to work the register forever.
Well,
She's got her eye on making
think she's
sandwiches.
well off.
That's the come up.
The idea that I have behind this bitch is that she's well off because she lives in her own house in a fairly nice section of Northeast
All
Philly.
right, stick with me.
Good.
So you come in, you hit her with the little, some game. You're handsome. You got some muscles and shit now, right?
She said I was jacked.
Yeah, you're jacked. So she's playing with the idea, but also she's playing with it like not seriously.
She seemed way more serious than I did in every conversation.
But this is.
But
this
why
is the
lead that way?
Because,
then?
like you said, she likes the attention, the feel of the attention from you.
Right.
Like, the same way that you like having attention from her.
Right.
She feeds off of the same shit, right?
Right.
And then for God knows what reason, she decides to test what you're about, right? Like, is this guy going to come run chasing after me and like, come running chasing after me? So with the whole, like, let me ghost him and see what happens, you fucking let it go, right? That in her head, she created this thing where you're going to hit her up 12 times and you're going to call her and be like, what the fuck's going on? Which, if you did, she wouldn't have felt that either. You know what I mean? She would have been like, this guy's fucking crazy, right?
Right.
So now you come in and, one, you don't fucking chase her and fall into the game of like, why aren't you hitting me back? What's going on? Are you okay? Like, you're not playing that game with her. Not only are you not playing the game, But when it came down to it, you like exerted masculine dominance. Like, give me my motherfucking seltzers. I ain't got time for your fucking shit, right? Which is why immediately after, she was like, oh, you know what I mean? Like now, oh, this is what I learned a man's supposed to be from my dad being aggressive when I was growing up type shit, right? So now she's going to be on your maybe not, but that's why she fucking texted you immediately, because now you fit into this category. Like, she thought, I'm not dealing with fucking aggressive guys anymore. My ex-husband used to fucking treat me like shit and this, that, and the third, and she's trying to drag you along, test you out to see, like, is he going to fucking treat me like my ex did, or is he going to bow at my feet and fucking tell me I'm the greatest thing, even though she don't want that, right? So now you go in and you left her alone, like, nah, I'm not fucking with you, bitch. And get the fuck out of my way. I'm not gonna let you cause problems for me either. Keep it the fuck moving.
Right.
And she probably creamed her panties right there behind the fucking register, and decided to hit you with the gritted teeth fucking emoji. Not because she was gritting her teeth in anger. She was gritting her teeth in fucking...
in drippy panties.
Exactly.
Well, possibly. And I think that this is me handling it appropriately and doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing as far as it was. I didn't like how when I sat in my car and I was like, damn, that was... Like, I was like, am I good? Because honestly, the way that I reacted and looking at her dead in the eyes...
You were good.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, that was like a little bit much for me. Because it was just like, I was like showing myself what I would be showing someone who knew me. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck off my shit.
Well, here's the thing, right? So the idea of you saying, like, what am I doing here, right? It is, what you're doing is you're switching up yourself as a man, right? Because for a long period of time, and we've had this discussion, you kind of like, you would push people and then let them push past you and not like stand your ground, right? Like, whether it's somebody like the physical altercations you've had or shit that's happened with women, like, it's almost like you kind of let yourself get run back a little bit. And now you're fucking way more firm in your manhood than you have been. And it's like, no, I'm not going to fucking play this game. And there's nothing wrong with fucking standing firm on your square. You didn't get out of pocket. You weren't yelling in Wawa.
No.
You weren't fucking smacking her. You didn't tell her she's a piece of shit. None of that.
I think
you stood firm on your fucking square and acted appropriately as a person who respects himself as a man.
Yeah, and also the other thing was, like, there was a part of me that woke up that morning and when I drove past the Dunkin' Donuts was like, damn, should I circle back and hit that Dunkin' instead of go to this? You know what I mean? And I was like, fuck it. The reality is, I go to this Wawa because it's convenient.
Yeah.
Why am I going to let this fucking bitch dictate
Push
which Wawa
me out
I
the
go
way.
to? I don't give a goddamn if there's a fucking awkward interaction.
Nah.
So it just is what it is.
I
But yeah,
respect your
it's
gangster.
funny. And then afterwards or whatever, and then the secretary at my job was like, that's going to drive her nuts. She's like, because you're not fucking responding to her now. It's like, you know, you didn't respond. She didn't respond to you. That was one thing. That was her testing you out.
That was her game.
And now you're not responding to her shit or whatever.
Yeah.
I was actually expecting another one, but I might not get it. But I will see her every fucking day until I quit this job. So, you know what I mean? And I don't care. And if she wants to start, I'm not going to have this conversation with her.
No.
I'm not going to bring up anything about any of this shit. But my thing is, if you're an adult, you got kids, you're having conversations with me trying to gauge where I'm at, what I want out of life, what I want out of relationships, what I want, all this stuff, and I'm just giving you answers like, I'm just going with the flow, we'll see what the fuck happens, you know what I mean? It is what it is, you know, I don't know, expectations breed fucking disappointment, so I'm just over here, you know,
Just doing
we'll just
whatever
flow
happens.
with it.
Yeah.
But all this shit
He's a
that
good
she
man.
was saying and like divulging herself to me and all this extra shit or whatever, you know, bitches like to talk. I like to talk too, but I wasn't letting this bitch know anything about me unless she was asking directly. I wasn't just going to divulge information to her. She had to ask me, you know what I mean? Another thing was like, with that, my initial thought was why she stopped talking to me was maybe she found out that I rap, you know what I mean? And she didn't like that shit. She was like, fuck this wigger ass dude. Like, I don't want to fucking hang out with this dude, you know what I mean? Or let this dude in my house, this fucking fitted hat wearing fucking obscenity using fucking gangster.
Godless son of a biscuit eating bulldog.
Yeah, pretty much. So that was my initial thought, but then fuck that anyway, you know what I mean? Because that's not necessarily who I am, you know what I mean? It's just a part of who I am, you know what I mean?
Nah,
You
it's a
one-dimensional ass bitch.
Yeah.
So fuck her. and
disrespect.
I'll keep you updated on every day this week and what the fuck happens. And she better not put her fucking hands on my seltzer anymore, because you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna strong arm that.
You
bitch.
can't
your
touch
seltzer.
Yeah, you can't
My
touch a
seltzer.
man's seltzer.
That's what I'm
and think
saying. You
shit's
at
gonna
work,
be all
bitch.
right.
Don't fucking tempt me, because I am the best at what I do. Like, I'm so good, I will fucking ruin your whole life. Like, I could do it if I wanted to.
You're
it
a
wouldn't
top tier troll, even though you've as of late put the trolling tool
Edged
bag
off,
in
yeah.
the
It
back
does
of the
not
truck.
mean that
It
it's
doesn't
not
mean you don't
fucking
still got
fully
it.
equipped,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
that
still
tool
got it.
bag might be underneath my raft in the back seat, but when I get that drawn out, it's got all the fucking top of the line equipment.
Yeah, all Milwaukee.
It's all Milwaukee. I got a couple Makita Jones, and there's some Bosch. You know what I'm saying?
But whatever, top tier. You know what I mean? Maybe
Yeah,
a
it's all
fucking
good.
Hilti gun or two.
Yeah, man, a
Yeah.
Hilti, man, a little chip and gun on little Johns. You know what I'm saying?
I dig it.
But yeah, I'll put that bitch to shame. She just needs to know she's like
right.
everyone in general. You know what I'm saying? That's all. We're moving on. Done with that.
You're the captain.
All right, man. That's fine, dude.
You're captain of this AMG. Ben's seat is so sweet. I might have to get my teeth cat. Please, Scrap. Take a G-Pack and don't be mad.
So what's up with this Alec Baldwin conspiracy, bro?
Oh, listen. Here's what happened.
Okay.
Alec Baldwin, card-carrying member of the Democratic political
Agenda.
party,
Okay.
right? Also highly against weaponry.
Agreed.
So what I'm thinking is probably he's in Arizona, right? I don't know where Rand Paul is from.
I don't need.
He's up north. He's like Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I figured. Wisconsin and Arizona are very tightly knit as far as political communities.
Okay.
And I think that
He's Kentucky.
being that even closer, so yeah, even more tightly knit, and being that he's such a major figure as far as like social media presence in the Democratic Party, Rand Paul started feeling the pressure a little bit. Thinks, I got to get this guy the fuck out of here because we need to switch things back. We need to get Republicans in the office, right? No matter what. It's about to be voting season. It's
Right.
November something or other is the fucking voting day for a lot of positions.
Yeah.
Rand Paul hires a fucking a mercenary to play an assistant producer on the film Rust. This mercenary, when no one's looking, kind of dips over to the fucking armorists area, switches out all the blanks with hollow tips. Because he knows this gun is going to be handed to Alec Baldwin, who's supposed to shoot a blank gun at so-and-so during this scene. And whatever, and it should carry on. However, now Baldwin has this bullet in the chamber, takes a shot, kills somebody. Now he's like, not only whether he's discredited or not, his head's not in the game for voting season anymore.
So it's all about voting season. and Alec
Absolutely,
Baldwin.
absolutely.
You think Alec Baldwin?
Now, is it really Rand Paul? I'm not sure. Definitely a high-ranking Republican or the Proud Boys.
Okay, you think Gavin McInnes is behind this, possibly?
Quite possibly.
I hope he is, man. I
Isn't
hope
he
we
busy
all get
shoving
down.
dildos up his ass?
Listen, whatever Gavin's doing for the right reasons. All right, Gavin knows what the fuck he's doing, man. He's proud.
It's right there in the title, yeah.
Yeah, man. Catch him on Parlor.
Yeah.
I guess Gavin McInnes, I'm assuming he's not the Spanish kid who's the head of the Proud Boys.
No, that guy was never really the head.
Gavin McInnes is like the voice of the Proud Boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
He basically started it.
Yeah, I don't know.
He organized it.
I think he was I think he's like a founding member who was like the spokesperson. I like Gavin. I like people like that. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Sue me. I like Molly Yiannopoulos. I like Ben Shapiro. Who else can I say to piss you guys off? I love Donald Trump. Whatever you guys want to do.
Listen, I respect the guy who fucking talks
I like
filthy
Rand
in
Paul.
the comments.
Rand Paul's great.
I do like Rand Paul. I watched Rand Paul have a fucking some sort of discourse on the Senate floor, and he presented himself respectably.
Bro, he's super intelligent.
Yeah.
Like, as far as anyone... Shut up.
no,
you
he's
Hey,
not.
cut it
fat-headed
out.
Geek.
Hey, cut it out.
Excuse me. One sec. He's so not intelligent
So intelligent.
that he went to school for optometry and ophthalmology and couldn't pass the tests and couldn't get close enough that he and his father had to create their own ophthalmological
Still intelligent.
system
Yeah, he
that he
created
could
his
sign
own
up for.
system.
Yeah.
This motherfucker
Created
created his own system, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, him
He
and his
said,
dad.
fuck your system,
Him
I'll
and his
create
dad,
my own
and
system.
they nailed
still
the
a
test.
doctor.
Man, Einstein created his own system too, bro. These motherfuckers are smart. Tesla got his whole system, bro. He got his own shit.
Tesla's
I don't know.
dead.
As far as what these people did, as far as what I seen on, and this is what I'm going off of, and I love Ron Paul for what it's worth. He was great too, as far as just the guy that I like
Ryan
listening
Paul?
to. Ron.
His
His
dad.
pop.
I like Dave Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Logan
That's
Paul.
my guy.
Logan Paul's pretty
Paul.
dope.
He's
Yeah.
a hell of a boxer.
Yeah, he's fighting Tyson. Isn't that crazy? He's fighting Mike Tyson.
Is he really?
Yeah.
So this is where the
That
money
seems-
train ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope they tell him like they told Woodley, like don't knock him out, and Mike just fucking wrecks
You
this
think
dude.
you could buy Mike Tyson though?
Well, no,
I don't think you can.
No, I
See,
don't either.
but this is the thing, right? I think in principle you could. I think in principle you could sit down with Mike and say, look, here's what we want to do. Here's what we're going to give you for it.
Until you put him in the
Are
ring.
you good with it? And he's going to be like, yeah, that sounds like, okay, I'm in.
And then one time
And then
Logan starts
just one
showboating,
time-
and he's
right,
like,
exactly.
"Oh, this
Exactly.
white cracker, white meat motherfucker,
It's not going down like
rape
that.
his kids."
Yeah.
Send him up in the air.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't see that. I can't. Yeah.
that'll be great. What are we talking about? Oh, Rand
You like
Paul.
Ron Paul?
No, I like
Ron
Rand-
Paul was the weed. Wasn't he a weed guy?
He was civil liberty guy.
Yeah.
I just like. I mean, he was a little bit really extremist with all that shit, but I liked where he was going. I liked where his head was at. He was like, he was so old. You know what I mean? That like his ideas were just like far fetched.
Yeah.
But he was like, he was old like Biden's old. But like his ideas were that of like a hippy dippy motherfucker that was just like, dude, you want to shoot dope, bro? Shoot your motherfucking dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck are we to say don't shoot dope? It shouldn't be illegal.
I
You're the
respect
one
this
shooting
gangster.
dope.
Yeah. If
know?
you want to fucking smoke angel dust and run
Smoke
down the
that
street
shit,
butt ass
pussy.
naked,
Smoke that shit.
Do your thing,
Just
boy.
don't hurt nobody, man. Get high though, motherfucker. That's not good. Anyway, Rand Paul. Now I don't even know what the fuck
He's a good man,
optometrology is, motherfucker. But he seemed.
that's the study of Transformers.
Yeah.
Okay, so I love Transformers. Bumblebee, my dude, but I'm more of a Decepticon myself.
Are
Yeah.
you pro Camaro Bumblebee or anti Camaro Bumblebee?
I'm anti-Camaro Bumblebee.
all right.
I got a sick.
I need to see where you're at.
old
That's all.
school,
You're
bro.
Gen 1.
I'm
All right, I got
fucking
you.
only Gen
I
1,
got you.
man. These new school Pokemon, bro. Listen,
Get
I
'em
can see
outta
one
here.
more fucking gender-neutral Pokemon. I'm throwing out the
Furious.
whole fucking Pokemon Go.
They can't evolve like that.
I can't.
Yeah.
Listen, that's not the way they evolve,
No.
bro. I'm Snorlax. I'm eating all the Mewtwo's, bro.
Exactly.
Whatever the fuck they do over there.
I feel like Pikachu's been gender neutral since before it was a cool thing to do.
Yeah,
though.
yo, is Winnie the Pooh a girl?
Nah. They'll
Boy,
try. They
right?
might try and make him a
Is
girl soon.
Piglet
though.
a girl?
Nah.
Is Superman bisexual?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what's
absolutely.
crazy? People were all up in arms about Superman being bisexual, and like to me, Superman always appeared to be bisexual. All these superheroes kind
Dude
of
was wearing
appear to
tights.
be.
That was like a fruity little curl he had in the front of his hair.
Come on, man. He was
Certified
never banging
fruit.
Lois, bro.
Yeah.
He never banged Lois.
Bro, if you rock one curl dripping over your forehead,
Unless you're Razor Ramon. If you're Razor
Yeah,
Ramon, you
that's
fucking
true.
bitches, bro.
That's true. That's
Razor Ramon, the bad guy.
That's
man.
true,
Say
yeah,
hello to him. But yeah, that was crazy. And then Robin's gay and shit like that. Like, no shit, Robin's
Robin
gay.
was always right.
Robin's
that was,
always
that
been
was
gay.
pretty much for sure.
Adam West, Batman, Burt Lancaster. Who the fuck was?
I don't think that's right. No,
No,
it
not
was Burt Ward.
Burt Ward. It wasn't Burt Lancaster. Yeah, with him and Jimmy Stewart. I don't know. Listen, Burt Ward. Anyway, he was gay then. You know what I mean? They were always gay. Even Batman. Adam West Batman was pretty gay. That whole fucking show was gay.
Yeah.
It's just a gay show. Anyway, so superheroes are gay.
except for Razor Ramon. Carry on.
Razor Ramon
He's not a
is
superhero. He's a
gay.
real man.
But yeah, Rand Paul did seem smarter than anyone else on that Republican dais during those conventions. That's all I'm trying to get at. Is he seemed like an intelligent, well-witted, smart, well-rounded human being as opposed to everyone else on that dais. Agree to disagree. I don't care.
No, I'm with you. I
Optometrology or any of the
I agree.
things.
So what's the conspiracy, though? What's your
So
conspiracy?
I think, well, there's in my head in 2021, there's no way that no one's double checking that shit.
Oh, shit.
What?
The hardest project manager in all the Queens just stepped into the chat.
Oh shit. So to me, it's that
He's
you
a good
can't.
man, actually.
There's no. It's like when Owen Hart died. Like, how did Owen Hart die? Like, how do you fuck that up? You know what I mean? Like, they had a different. Obviously, you've seen the Dark Side on
Yeah,
Owen
yeah.
Hart, so they had a different rigging crew, whatever.
Right.
So obviously, things like this can happen. You talked about Bruce Lee's son earlier.
Yeah.
How he was killed on set. obviously things like happen, but in 2021, it just seems highly unlikely that there would be a live round anywhere on set when there's a gun.
That does seem unlikely.
Like, so unlikely.
But also, listen, my bullshit meter goes off left and right, right? Like, all the time, I fucking hear some things, and I'm like, something funny about that one.
Yeah.
Like, there's something
Well, don't you
more
think
behind
something
that
funny
one.
about this?
It didn't. Nothing up to this point struck me like, oh, this shit seems a little bit off. And I think it's because of the Brandon Lee situation. Like this is a thing that has happened.
When was that? 1980?
93.
That seems so like a long time.
It is a long time ago. So now once every 27 years, you have an accident that somebody winds up losing their life in.
But what was this woman involved in? Anything?
The woman who got shot?
Yeah.
Well, she was about to put out a documentary on pedophiles in California.
That's just what I heard.
That's the
So-
same
If
thing that
that's
happened
the
in
case-
Chester Bennington.
If that's the case, oh yeah, right, wasn't it though?
That's a story that was made up, but there's no evidence that he was working on anything like that at all.
I got the tapes. I heard the tape.
Oh, I didn't realize you had the tape.
Yeah.
You should bring them to the show.
Nah, I can't do that. I promised them I wouldn't let anybody hear it.
That was sweet of you.
Yeah, I would think that there's something around that person that circulates into something else. Just my conspiracy-minded thoughts would be that there's something that involves this woman with something, or something that involves Alec with something. Because it's so highly unlikely to me that there's a live round on set where there's going to be a gun that's supposed to be shooting.
But what's the benefit?
Blanks.
I
don't know because I don't know. But I'm thinking that there had to be something there.
My thought here is like that the woman is such a low level.
But
Like
is
she's not really
Just because
a
we don't
nobody.
know who she is doesn't mean that she's a low level. She could be very intertwined with things. A lot of these people that we have no fucking idea who they are somebodies that are, master of puppets and shit. She could be involved in.
She was like a 23-year-old girl.
Well, 23-year-old girls do shit all the time. How sexist of you.
She was 42.
She was like 42.
She was like 42, man.
She was like a
She had
42-year-old
her
housewife.
whole life ahead of her. I'm just saying, it seems unlikely that something like that would happen. So I don't know. I don't know enough about the story to touch on it. I think it's crazy that Alec Baldwin
All right,
killed
but
somebody.
if you had to take a shot in the dark, what's your theory here? Let's pull one out of the sky.
I think Alec Baldwin was trying to get into the Bloods, and he had to get a body on him.
Yeah.
So he did it in the most inconspicuous way.
And here's the thing, right? Because that old fucking rumor that goes, you got to be careful on Halloween because the Bloods are doing initiations.
Yeah,
Right, don't
yeah.
flash your high beams.
Yeah, where they just
relax.
kill somebody
Yeah.
randomly.
Maybe Alec Baldwin's always been a Blood. You know what I'm saying?
That could be.
Probably.
I'm going to go on that.
Sex,
I think
money, murder.
That's where I'm going. I think Alec Baldwin is a gangbanger, and I
Yeah.
think this was some kind of like public gangbanging. And then there's people that know Alec that's like, that's my dog.
But which kind of gangbanger is he?
He's one of them.
Both. He's
Yeah.
popular enough that he's both.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Snoop or The Game.
No. I mean, is he gang banging?
Or
You
is
know what I
he
mean?
fucking
Both.
Like, is
a
he
lot of
like the
people?
fourth dick in a gangbang?
No, he's the first. Come
Yeah.
on, he's got enough money.
Ah,
to-
but he's
Alec?
old though. But he's old.
But he gets to pay for his spot.
But
he's
here's
not,
the
he's
thing.
He's not hitting cleanup.
Because if you're in a gangbang, right, we're gonna have to say that the gangbangee, the to be gangbanged,
Right.
has to have some say in the dicks that are present.
I don't think so. I think when you
I-
sign up for a gangbang,
sure
you're just ready for dick.
There's like a level of say, but then there's also a level of how about I write you a check? Because that usually in these situations will override your say.
I
Like,
think,
I don't know
though-
about
Bro,
this guy.
if
Well, what
you-
about this
No,
stack
no,
of
no.
money?
If
I
you're
think-
some floozy slut bitch, sloozy.
You got
Some
this,
Russian
yeah.
from fucking
If you're
Somerton.
some kind of fucking
Wawa
big
ass
mitted,
mother-
stupid, small lip having, goofy body, bad fucking body image, stupid, goofy bitch from Somerton with fucking
Just for example.
with immigrant parents.
with your dad's money and two fucking grown ass, goofy ass, dumb
I
ass
mean, if
kids.
we're just making up somebody.
Just making up some stupid cunt working at Wawa. If we just making it up, say you just this stupid, disgusting whore, right?
Yeah.
And you're open to a gangbanging,
Yeah.
right? And you say, I want Alec Baldwin, I want motherfucking Al Pacino, I want fucking Vincent D'Onofrio
and then Channing Tatum.
and Channing Tatum.
Okay, so
right?
now
Oh!
Ooh.
So you get...
Stop. Okay, we got headphones
Listen,
on. Bo.
okay, good for you.
Put yours on. If you want to yell, you got to put your
I
headphones
heard a lot
on.
of wind sounds. It was freaking me out, bro. I won't be able to listen to this episode as it is. And then you throw in You throw in who's a worse level than Vincent D'Onofrio? Like
I don't know
someone
who
a little
Vincent
bit.
D'Onofrio
Vincent
is.
We're not talking bad about
Benicio
Vincent
del
D'Onofrio.
Toro?
No, I'm not.
There's no
I'm
Vincent
saying,
D'Onofrio
I'm
slander
saying
here.
lower. I'm saying lower
All
as
right,
far as
Benicio
sex
del
appeal.
Toro.
No, I already had him in the group.
Oh, okay.
Benicio del Toro is, I think, a more handsome man than
You.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
And then you're in.
And then I'm in it. Okay?
Right. Yeah, okay.
And then it's me. You think that this fucking disgusting sluter on the fucking ground eating 9 different dicks at a time is going to turn down my dick in this fucking split roast of this fucking disgusting bitch?
But I think that she's going to go for Channing Tatum's hammer first.
No, it's all right, but she ain't going to turn me down even though I wasn't on the docket.
We're
No,
trying
but
to get to
she's not going to turn you down, but you're also not going to be the one that's able to organize it.
No.
Right, you
I'm
gotta
just
be a
sliding
tag-along.
in.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you can just tag
You got to
in.
put your headphones in.
You can just slide in.
You
Put
should
your
suffer
headphones
you
in.
yelling like we
Yeah,
have
you
to.
got to deal with what we got to deal with.
If I got to hear wind, bro.
Here's the thing. I think that the number 1 spot might start as Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
But I think once everybody gets into the building, Channing Tatum moves to that number 1 spot.
I think from
she
her,
grabs
from her,
him right
from
by
her
right
desire,
by the piece.
Yeah.
Grabs him right by the piece. And
But like
fucking pulls
I
him over
imagine
there.
if Alec Baldwin is setting this thing all up, what it is like I need everybody here at 4:30, and he's there at 4,
Yeah.
getting his shit out of the way, and then everybody else can come in and do what they want.
And it's a shame that when everybody else shot, it was semen, and then Alec
Right.
Baldwin came and shot and
gone,
ended her
yeah.
life.
He-
Yeah,
he
sadly.
He didn't know he had live rounds.
Yeah.
Yo, anytime I've ever seen a gangbang porno and like the John's taking care of one dude over the other dudes, I always feel bad for like the one dude who's like semi-soft in the corner. He's just jerking off. Everybody else got a hold. They were in and out. And then
I don't
this.
think I've ever watched
Do you-
any porn
yeah,
and considered
this-
the guy's feelings at all.
No, I'm always because like after I
is
bust,
gonna-
what am I
Poor
gonna turn
dude.
it off? I gotta you know.
Here's gonna be
see
my
what's
next
going
question.
on afterwards.
That's how one video
You
lasts
wanna-
43 weeks.
Do you watch a lot of porns where the dicks outnumber the women?
No, but I'm saying
Alright.
I started watching porn when I was like 9 years old. So to think
You
that
gotta
I didn't,
expand your horizons,
I
yeah.
expanded every fucking horizon. And now I'm back to square one. I like it good. I like it good.
Nice lesbian.
good
scene.
mission.
Yeah,
missionary.
I do.
I
That
got
was
you.
where I started.
I got you.
Lickalicka.com. That was my number one. That was where I started. And it
I was
was
a
like
big
these
Mike in Brazil guy.
fucking gorgeous.
I used to
fucking,
download stuff from Rutgers.
Oh my God, these thin blonde women with nice tans just fucking eating each other's box with their pink tongues. Oh my God, it's all I needed when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then I needed fucking 5 9-inch diameter dildos in this woman's asshole in public. You know what I mean? And you know.
Once again, let me give a shout out to Mrs. Kovaleski, who's a big fan of the show.
My mom's like, "Can I listen to the show?" I'm like, "No."
Hey, Ma, skip volume 13. Do yourself a favor.
Just catch
She
the
always says
freestyle
that
at
to
the
me.
end. You'll be
She
good.
always says that to me. She's like, if there's ever one that I shouldn't listen to, I'm like, nah, Ma, you're good. I'm going to pretty much, I think I'm going to make sure that I text her
Fight your way
tonight
through
and
it.
say, hey, you probably don't want to listen to 13, Ma.
Send her the grit and teeth emoji and tell her, not this one, Mom.
Just say volume 13 with the grit and teeth emoji and just say, we get a little off the rails.
At least skip roughly from a half hour into 54 minutes in.
What do you got on? What else you got on the list?
Nothing.
Playboy?
All right, so but
Nothing.
on the
Nothing.
topic of
Thanks for
split,
coming out tonight,
on
guys.
the topic of split roasting, I always get a waiter when I go out to eat, and it bothers me because I do miss a woman's touch and I miss a woman's energy, and I feel like every time I go out to eat, I get a man.
So tell him that. Tell the hostess that.
But isn't that drawn? Like, isn't that just like not cool? Like, I'm not gonna creep on her at all. I just would like a girl to bring my food to me. You know?
Say,
No-
look, just tell the hostess. Say, look, I'm going to tip better if I have a waitress.
Don't they know that? Don't they know when I show up, it's me
because-
and my daughter, that I want a woman to bring the food? I'm a fucking single dad out here.
No, they're 20-year-old fucking girls who are in college and think that everything is equal and
Yeah, but that's
nobody
not real
desires.
life.
I know that. I know that.
But why don't
you
they know that?
Because they're trying to erase that
If
from
I'm the
being real
fucking
life.
hostess, don't I know that if I send fucking Chad over there that he's going to get a straight 20%, but I might let you keep 100 on a 30 if you're fucking hot and nice to me?
Well,
So you said you miss a woman's touch when she delivers to you, and you said that you will way over tip just because it's a woman.
Yes.
But just the part where you ask for a woman, that's the part that's drawing, not the whole rest of it.
I don't want anyone to know. I just want to have it.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want to be out there reaching like, hey, I
Once
want
you're
a
that
woman.
far in,
Bro,
you
you
might as well
gotta
go
ask
right
for
the
what
fuck
you
ahead and
want,
ask.
kid.
Yeah.
All right.
You
So
want a table or a booth? I want a woman. And there
I
you
want
go,
a
and you'll
booth.
be good.
Listen, I would like a booth, but if that means I get a guy, I'll
Pass,
take a
I'll
table.
pass.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm upset with it. But then the other day, we were out to eat, me and my mom and my daughter, and we get a woman.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
You're in
man?
luck.
Well, yeah, but
Surrounded
I'm with my
by
mom.
women.
I was just weird. It was weird. I didn't want there to be my mom.
You're not going to overtip in front of your mom?
No, she fucking paid. I didn't even pay. My mom took me out.
That's a solid move.
I
Mom.
paid for everything else, but she paid for that.
Jesse James, what's happening, bro?
There was a cute one, too. I mean, our waitress wasn't my type, but my mom was like, she's cute. You know
I want to
what
give a shout out to Jesse James, and I'm going to annihilate your last name. I think it's Ferreira.
Yeah, he owns a food truck, man. Jalen's food truck.
Oh, okay.
He's
been hanging out, man. He's been popping in lately.
He's a real good dude.
Yeah, he's solid.
He's a real good dude.
Jesse, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, but he has a food truck, Peg, in case you ever want to get in cahoots or something
I
like
think
that.
I
Where's it
know
at?
him.
Do you know where his food truck is?
I think
is it
it's
like a regular location?
I think it's like Johnny Brenda's, if I'm not wrong. He might be somewhere else now, but I think at one point he was Johnny Brenda's.
Well, why don't we ask him? Jesse, do you have a regular outpost with your food truck? Because we'll let it be known right now. And I'll come check you out next time I'm in that area.
Yeah, I seen him posted up somewhere, taking a bunch of pictures. He has nothing but good reviews. He's a real good, solid dude. Been a real good, solid dude for a long time. All the good stuff. And
he's been showing up lately. He was here on. Did I tell you what happened on Friday with the gig?
What happened on Friday with the gig?
We had it fucking jumping.
Oh, it was popping. We had, what, 15 people?
Up to 15 or 16
Not bad.
in the first half hour or so. Everybody's chatting it up. And then the fucking feed dies, and nobody showed up again.
It happens, man.
Oop, there goes that kicking the table thing that happens over
It
here.
does happen over
Makes
there,
it more
man.
fun.
Well, if you got no notes, I guess I got to pull mine
I
up.
got stuff, man.
You just said I got nothing.
Just because I got notes doesn't mean it's something, all right?
All right. I used to be at Frankfurt and Girard.
There it is.
I was opening in front of the crib, but business. I'm trying to see more. It won't let me see the rest of the. Got faded. Got to get back to a better spot. All right. Well, Jesse, we would be glad to.
Patron.
Yeah, we'd be glad. Well, we'd be glad to come check you out, and we would also be glad to share any info that you share with us, and we will put it out to the people. So whoever hears it, maybe.
Man, it could be a sponsor, Jalen's Food Truck, man.
I ain't mad at that.
So I started going to the gym full time. I know you saw that I was going to the gym. Yo, talking to you.
Me?
The gym.
What are you talking to me for?
Well, I got a full-time membership at the LA Fitness. We haven't talked since I got the membership on Monday. I haven't started yet, and then I started on Tuesday. So now I'm on,
So you're fucking A-town stomping your way all over the free weights at LA Fitness.
I'm doing things at the LA Fitness. I do the sauna every day. Yo, sauna talkers are weird. You ever been in the sauna where guys are talking?
I don't want to chat with nobody in the sauna.
I don't either. There's also a lot of weird noises people make, and then the guys are always rubbing the sweat off them, and it makes me sick to my stomach.
Do you go full bird?
No, I go full clothes.
Full clothes?
Yeah.
I get a jumpsuit on.
I'm wearing my clothes in there.
You don't go in your boxers or just your shorts?
Nope. I wear, sometimes I have like a sweat shorts on top of my compression shorts. Like there's 2 times that I just wore the compression shorts in there with my tank top.
Yeah.
And that's basically underwear. That's basically underwear. But
and
I'm
a
still
wife
wearing
beater.
my shoes. I'm still wearing my socks. I don't really care. I feel more comfortable in my clothes.
No, I'll take my shirt off. I'm not scared to go in just my drawers, but usually it's a shorts and no shirt kind of situation.
Yeah, I'm still self-conscious.
Because it's so goddamn hot.
It's so hot, yeah. But I like it. It does make me feel good, and it really relaxes me after the workout. It like totally takes that tinge away from where I'm like fucking vibing. What's going on?
I'm looking for a writing utensil.
Oh, okay.
It's all right. I'll remember what I need to.
But anyway, so the other day I'm in the sauna. Black dude's there. He got his phone on, loud surprise, and he's listening to the sports, the boxing thing.
Yeah.
And I'm paying attention. I had my headphone in, but I only had one in, and I couldn't pay attention to what I was listening to, so I started just paying attention to what he was listening to. And then I mentioned something about the boxing. I was like, who's he fighting? I forget what even the boxing match was. But he was like, he's fighting Rowley. And I'm like, oh, whatever. And I start talking to him a little bit. And he's getting like weird that I'm talking to him about what he's listening to.
In the sauna.
But he's listening to it loudly on the sauna for everyone privy to.
We're going to discuss it now.
Yeah. So but it was just a very awkward thing where I'm like trying to have a conversation with this guy because he's broadcasting what he's listening to. I'm going to say in my age vicinity, like 28 to 32 or something like that.
Yeah.
And he was just very awkward. And then today I was in the sauna, And dude, it was like these two fucking northeastern white fucking, like, you could tell, like, maybe a little racist, like, fucking, you know, blue collar dudes, and they were like, really? And the one guy, I got in there, and the one guy's making so much noises. Some of these people in these saunas make so much fucking noise.
What kind of noises?
Like, like shit like that, dude. It's uncomforting. I'm trying to do like deep breathing exercises. I do a little bit of meditating in my head. Yeah, but it's a lot, dude. It's a lot. And honestly, that doesn't bother me as much as the guy who's always wiping the sweat off him, and it just sounds like it's so gross. It's just like.
What the hell's he wiping the sweat off with, a squeegee?
No, with his arms, but it's just so fucking much sweat.
You gotta. That's why I haven't been in a sauna for a while, but that's why I take my shirt off, because then I'm wiping the sweat off as I'm pouring sweat in the sauna. So
I just drip. My face just drips in between my legs all over the thing, and I get covered in the sweat, and it's just sweat beads all over me, and I'm dripping off my face. But it's not a big deal.
No, 100%.
I know what clip we're pulling for next week.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just, it's such a weird thing. Like the first 3 times I was in the sauna, no one was talking. It felt really good. I'm just sitting there. I'm doing deep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm doing like a little bit of
feeling like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I felt really good. And then there's points in it where like you can tell people want to talk, but they're not talking. And I'm receptive to people wanting to talk.
Yeah.
But between the guy with the fucking the phone on loud and him being weird about me talking about what the boxing match was.
Yeah.
And then these 2 fucking loud guys, and then the guy answers his phone and he's talking about his junkie son-in-law and all this shit, and it's just like, dude, like, can you not do that?
So I'm still confused on where where Biz stands. Oh, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you and thinking
catch me in the sauna.
I'm still a bit confused on where you stand with sauna talkers.
I'm thinking talking.
One day you were into trying to have a conversation.
Well, I was
the
only
next day
into
you're
it.
getting pissed off.
I was totally fine with just
because he's not talking to him.
No. Listen, I had my headphone in. I was doing my own thing on my own headphone. I only had one headphone that was working because the other one didn't charge, so I only had one headphone in, which is fine because I like to be alert and aware and whatever's going on. That's a good thing. Now, I thought that I'd be fine with one headphone in the sauna until this guy started watching fucking, fight card build-ups.
I think even if you take the sauna portion out of it, for my money, anybody who's like talking speakerphone in public, playing their radio loud, like all of that shit is fucking aggravating regardless of the scenario.
Can't do it.
The fact that you're stuck in this sweat box just amplifies it.
Yeah.
But like it's bad behavior no matter where it is.
Yeah.
Don't fucking walk around Walmart talking on the speakerphone.
No,
you're
I
a
hear
dickhead.
you. And you're right. I totally and completely agree with you. But you're right about the amplification of it. Is just like, dude, we're all in this thing doing the same thing.
Right.
How come you're fucking above and beyond everyone else's shit?
We're all
Get some fucking headphones.
We're all subject to your shit.
Maniac.
Right.
All right?
Yeah.
And then you act weird when I fucking talk to you about the boxing match. Like, excuse me, dude, I don't even give a fuck about that boxing match, or else I would know who is boxing.
Right.
I'm asking you because you obviously want us all to fucking know what's going on, or else you would be doing this on your own time instead of our communal shared time.
I'm glad that, like, being in the sauna brings you kind of a sense of serenity.
That relaxing therapy.
Well, I wanted to. I do a lot. Like what I'm saying, like the first 3 days or whatever it was, I was legitimately being like, good energy in, bad energy out.
That's
right?
That's one of my favorite sayings.
Yeah.
Good energy and bad energy out.
No. When somebody says like, a couple 3.
A couple 3.
Yeah. A couple 3.
Yeah, it was in the vicinity of 2 to 3.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, but I like that you switch.
It.
I like that you switch out the 2. Like let's jazz it up a bit.
Yeah, a couple.
And let's add a word with a number. Just to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm at the gym. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I feel like a man. Like I legitimately.
I've been trying to told you.
I know. Well, this is why I'm explaining it to you because I feel good about it. I haven't missed a day except for even Saturday morning. We slept over at my mom's house. Saturday morning, I went and hit the gym over by her. That gym sucks. LA Fitness. I got the multi club because I just figured I'll be around. And
hey, but a sucky gym's better than no gym.
It was okay, and it was different clientele, different people working there, old guys talking to me on the machines. Good, I love a good old guy, man. A good, classy old guy. He got some shit for you. You know what I mean? He was he saw me struggling.
Guy with a couple investments, maybe.
Yeah, this guy was doing stuff, man. He probably was in Vietnam. I don't know what he was doing.
Yep.
I don't know what he did.
Love an old guy who's been through the service.
But he was.
You know what I love even more? Old guy who's been in the joint.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This guy could have been a little bit of both. You never
Yeah.
know. Those are very similar people sometimes. The
That's
old guy
very-
in the
very
service,
true.
old guy in the joint.
Yeah.
Can't really tell. Usually go off the tats.
Yeah.
Living under the same
Yeah, you got
level of
you can
discipline.
tell
The
tell
quality
by
of the
the
tattoo.
yeah. The quality of the tattoo.
And honestly, once they're
The
on old
intricacy,
skin,
yeah.
it's really hard to tell.
That's
you know what I
true,
mean? Because
yeah.
it's all just a big dark green blob.
Is
at
that
point.
carbon paper or is that real ink?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not sure.
But yeah, the old guy at my mom's, the gym over by my mom's house, which is a nicer area, worse gym.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess because it was older, all the equipment's like rusted, the hand things are all falling off.
Is it in Esporta or in LA?
It's in L.A.
Okay.
But so I'm over there and the guy's talking to me and he's real. I was struggling bad. That was the day I think I told you about it where I was like I went from killing it to like being extremely sore. So I just like wasn't
Yeah.
killing it.
I mean, I'm really impressed that you're hammer curling 90s.
That was one day.
But
I mean,
that's-
I'm back to biceps.
But listen, I tried to
Wednesday.
hammer. I tried to hammer. I was like on my hammer curls, and I'm at like 40 doing it. Did it like
Well, that's my normal.
did it like 12
45.
times, and then I'm like, let me step up a little bit. I didn't make it to 90.
Yeah, that was one day.
So maybe your arms are bigger than mine.
No, they're not.
And it's
Your
just a
arms
small
are fucking
shirt.
crazy, dude.
I think we gotta have a. I think we have to have a measure.
bicep
A
off?
measure off.
No, give me like 3 months though.
Okay.
I'm trying to be where your arms are at in 3 months, and then by this time, by July 30th next year, I'm trying to look like Jack Davis. I'm trying to be like Sev 1
Okay.
next month or next year, July 30th.
Very well.
I just want to be built like the hottest dude you've ever seen.
Yeah.
With a worse face.
And it's
Yeah.
Sev 1 for you?
Sev 1 is for me. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Seven
if
one. He's going for 7-1 in December.
Right.
7-1 by next summer.
Sev 1 in the summer.
But yeah, the old guy was chatting me up because I was struggling. And I don't know, it was just a nice conversation to have with the guy, and he was just like, he's like, it only gets harder as you get older. I said, yeah, it's like I just kind of started recently, and he was like, yeah, it's like, well, stick with it, man. It's like, the weights only get lighter, and and it just was a nice.
Was he buff?
Nah, he looked like he looked like a regular guy. You know what I mean? Got
Yeah.
a belly on him. He had a yellow polo shirt on, khaki shorts.
He was working out in khakis. and a
It was on his
polo.
lunch, it was on his lunch break.
No, it was 8:00 in the morning. He was on his way to go to the mall and jog.
Did he have a Jim Blossom nose?
No, a little bit of he looked Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know. Who am I to judge?
Yeah.
But it was just a nice little setup. The quality of people at that gym were way nicer. Like I felt more like cool to like chat with guys. Like a guy like missed a shot. Like he went to throw his water bottle into the trash can. I said almost, man, and he was like, we were chatting it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm
Look
like,
at you. You're out in the world
I know.
interacting with
But
people.
I don't do this at the Grand Avenue,
You're
LA. I'm not
interacting
talking
with
to
people
people.
and not breaking their balls, right?
Yeah.
You're out fucking working on your fitness.
Yeah.
You're getting gems from old guys.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful
Gems
thing.
from old guys is the way where it's at. But
I
yeah,
wish we had some I should talk to like my dad or something and be like, Pop, I need you to call in every week for the
Give me a
gems
gem.
from old guys.
yeah, gems from old
segment.
guys segment would
Hand
be
the
great.
gigonomics segment over to him.
Can we
Yeah,
get
I
him
like
on the
that.
phone right now? It's kind of late. He's probably sleeping.
Yeah, he's probably sleeping. It's after
Or-
7:30.
Hey, Dad, it's me. Can I have a gem? That's that.
Uncut.
The fuck is this?
Yeah, and then they're trying to sell me on. I was telling you, they're trying to sell me on this fucking thing where you get the what is it? The training session. You get an automatic half-hour training
Like a
session.
personal trainer thing?
Yeah,
Oh.
and then they fucking try to sell you on another one, and the guy
Right.
was trying to sell me on it. I'm like, dude, I'm not paying
Yeah.
anything for anything.
Here's
He's
the
like,
thing about training
"No."
sessions, bro. YouTube exists.
Yeah.
What the fuck you need a training session?
But now
for?
I'm gonna take the training session just so the guy gets off my fucking case about giving me the free training session.
Yeah,
so I'll get
you're
it
getting
over
pushed
with.
around.
He's a half hour. Fuck
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? I want
He's
to
gonna
show
fuck-
that dude.
He's gonna fuck up your workout that day.
Well, that's fine.
Like,
Look,
if somebody
it's
was-
one day.
If somebody was put too
No, and
too
it's-
vital, too
Listen,
vital.
it's a half hour.
I don't care.
Wednesday's
If
my
somebody-
bicep day. Okay, so
it's a
Wednesday I'm
short
gonna
day?
do it.
Okay.
It's not necessarily a short day because I usually tend to go harder on biceps than I should. Like
Yeah.
today, I was shaky a little bit on triceps, but I did a lot of machine work today.
Yeah.
But I also did crazy free weights, skull crusher. Skull crusher is just my favorite thing to do,
Yeah.
so I'm always going to do them. But I started at, what did I start at? 65. This was after I did a bunch of machine work.
Yeah.
At 110, I was doing curls on the tricep extension, John.
Yeah.
This is where the fucking guy came over to me. His name's Zaid, right? But I keep
Oh,
calling him.
I don't like him
No,
already.
I keep
Call
calling
him Zadeh.
I call him Dave. I've called him Dave 3 times. Every time he calls me, he's like, "Hey, it's Zaid." I'm like, "Hey, what's up, Dave?" Because I refuse. You know what I mean? You're Dave, okay? You want to sell me on something? Okay,
Have a
I'm
regular
selling
name.
you on Dave. All right.
You come at me with this exotic name.
Yeah, what are you doing, man? How about
Isn't there
this?
like a lull in sales where you're supposed to be as plain as possible?
Yeah. Stop it.
Yeah, get it together, Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah.
Relax.
Fucking Dave.
Yeah, how about you don't be pompous with your birth exotic name from wherever the fuck Mystic Island you're from, Dave.
It's probably not even his name. His name probably really is Dave.
Dave, right? And he's going by Zaid.
He was
because
just feeling himself.
He's pompous.
Yeah.
He's a prick. Fuck that guy.
I started working out at a new gym too.
Where at?
The Jedi Strength Academy.
Oh yeah, is that a real thing?
It's
oh,
a
that's
real thing.
You and your boy the Jedi.
Yeah, the Jedi has a whole setup down in his basement.
Oh, wow.
Rack with it's pretty solid. So, and then I walk down there and he's got a whiteboard on the wall.
Oh shit, it's real. It's legit.
It's beautiful, right? He has everybody in his family. He's got 3 boys, so he's got everybody in his family their name on a PR board, personal record,
Right.
right? So it's like, dad, mom, the kids' names, and then it's got all their PRs, and then right there, shining at the last spot was Cove, and I'm like, well, great. So now
you got a lot of shit to live up to.
the fact that you were pushing me hard enough last week that you fucking broke my back,
Right.
now you're putting the pressure on me to compete with your whole family.
Yeah.
You got to take
Like
the
I
kids
know,
out at least.
listen, I know I'm gonna beat your 7-year-old son.
Right.
But you're putting me up against a grown woman. I might have problems there.
Yeah.
I'm going to push myself
I think
into
you'll
a
be
spot
fine.
where I might get injured.
I think it'll be fine.
I
I
don't
want to. Do you think I could tell this guy, like, hey, can you just spot me while I do benches and just make sure that my fucking form's good?
I think you should do that.
I'm gonna tell him that.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, yo, I get a half hour. I don't have anyone to fucking spot me while I'm benching, so I'm not benching shit. Can you fucking spot me?
Yeah, I think
And
that's
if
exactly
he says
what you
no,
should do.
I say, well, we're cutting this short, Dave.
I think that's exactly what you
You
should do.
fucking
That's what you
loon.
should say. You should be like, look, here's what I need, right?
Yeah.
When he's like, well, let's talk about your fitness goals and what you're trying to do.
I'd be like, is
You're
this in part of my half hour? Because it's not.
my fitness goal is that I'm trying to find somebody to spot me while I bench.
Yeah.
Can you make that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Zaid.
I don't even know what I can bench, to be honest with you, because I haven't got on the bench. Because first of all, I don't want to sit down at the bench with a 100-pound. You know what I mean?
If it means anything to you, I don't know what I bench either.
Yeah.
I go by feel. I just go by feel. Like you could ask me, like, "Yo, what do you rep on fucking lat pull downs?" I'm like, I don't know. It's like in the middle of the stack. I fucking put the pin in there, and then I roll.
Right.
It's all by feel. Like my sets are, my first set I'm trying to get 12 to 15. My next set I raise the weight. I'm trying to get 10 or 12. My third set I'm trying to get 8. And I just keep raising the weight, and I just
so
go
we're
by
doing
feel.
shit backwards. It's so crazy.
And I never fucking, I
I'm doing
never
it-
think about what I'm. Well,
Yeah.
do you want arms like 7'1"? Do it the right
Yeah,
way.
but I feel like I'm pushing. I'm going
Or
to failure. Every
a
time I'm
smaller
going
shirt.
to failure. It's not even that. I'm pushing it. Okay, I did 15. Okay, I did another 15. Oh, I could barely push out 10. All right, drop the weight. Now I got 10. Now I got 10.
yeah, that's
now
called
I got 10.
a mechanical drop set.
Yeah, but that's good.
Yeah, there's different ways to skin a cat.
Okay, well that's what I'm doing.
But also,
When I can't fucking do it anymore, I drop the
all right,
weight.
so here's the thing, though. Your mechanical drop sets, just from, I don't know the science. I'm just going from my feel and my understanding of fitness that I've been working out since I was fucking 18 years old,
All
right?
I take it.
Mechanical drop sets, I feel like, are a better workout for hypertrophy or hypertrophy or hypertrophy. However you want to say, wherever you want to put the
Wherever you wanna throw
accent
that
is fine
accent,
with
that's
me.
I like
on you.
hypertrophy. That's
Yeah.
my favorite one.
And at this point, it's great that you're doing hypertrophy. Hypertrophy. I think that's phenomenal, but I am a big proponent of mixing things up.
Yeah.
So not solely hypertrophy,
Hi.
but also you want to do a little bit of strength training, which is why I'm at the Jedi Strength Academy, because we're lifting in a complete different style than I lift like
But what's
throughout
this,
the
like a
week.
once a week thing that you're doing this or trying to?
Yeah, Sundays we're doing it. Sunday mornings. You know what I mean?
But you're also just shocking yourself when you're doing something like that, right? Because it's about how much fucking weight you can put up, right?
yeah, it's not. We're training slowly, and the goal is how much more weight can you put up
Right.
over the period of time and working your way
Yeah, I
up.
like that too, but I need spotters for that. I can't be doing shit
Absolutely.
like
That's
that
what
by
Zeta said.
myself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fuck Dave.
Which is why I don't do it on a regular basis. But also, you know, this is all, my whole shit is about appearance. Like, I don't care how strong I am or amn't. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to look
Dan
good while
Emmett.
I'm fucking lifting weights.
Yeah.
I just want to get naked in front of my wife and make sure she still wants to sleep
I
with
want
me.
both of those things. I want to be strong.
You want to sleep with his wife?
I want to sleep with Cove. I want Cove to be standing naked at the end of the
Oh,
bed and be
all right.
like, "Yes, good job."
Please.
Me too. Also
Please.
me. Me
Should
too.
I get naked too?
Do you want to see what I look like? I see. That's why I'm not naked in the sauna, because I don't like my body yet. I like what I look like in a tank top, except for my chest. But I don't.
Chest is the hardest fucking situation, bro.
Yeah.
At least for me, it always has been. Like, I feel like I'm starting to feel like I have some chest poking out, right? But for a long time, I felt like it was fucking hard to get your chest popping.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it, but I'll start working on it.
Well, you're not doing it by not bench pressing.
Yeah, that's
but
what
you
I'm saying.
you don't have to bench press. You don't have to bench press.
I'm doing push-ups, which should help.
You got to go. You got that. You're not doing any chest workouts at the gym?
No.
Oh, we got to get you on that. All right, we'll get you on that.
I'm doing like tricep pull downs, which feel like they're hurting my chest.
Maybe a very little bit.
Yeah.
But no, we're gonna get you on a program that'll tear your chest up.
Yeah, I want chest, I want traps, I want shoulders, buys, and tries.
You know,
and that's
this is
it, bro.
yeah, this is all shit that you could just type into
I know,
YouTube.
I know, and I have a fucking whole workout, fucking training set for when I was doing it at home.
That's what you can do with Zaid. When he comes for his half hour, just be like, hold this iPad for me so that I can see what I should be doing right now.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna be like, yo, Dave, can you fucking spot me, dude? I'm gonna try to put up as much weight as humanly possible.
I need you to do 51 arm pull-ups, otherwise you ain't shit.
I'll be like,
Go.
that's not how this works. I'll be like, well, if that's not how it works, then I don't want any parts of this.
That's right.
You want buys, tries, traps,
Chest,
chest,
shoulders.
So you just want everything above your belly button.
Yeah. Like, I don't really care
for.
if I have a little bit of a belly. Like, I would like a little bit less belly than I have right
Yeah.
now. But I'm not, like, afraid of a little belly.
All right, so check it out. That's 5 muscle groups,
Yeah.
right? You got 7 days in the week.
Well, I got 4 days that I can work out.
All right, let's just say, but there is, in all reality, there's 7 days in the week.
Yeah, and I can do at-home workouts,
So
too.
now we get you, so you got 2 days rest, 5 days of workouts. You take each one of those. Now your shoulder, your traps and your back is going to be kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah.
But it's simple where you go, let me get a chest workout on Monday. Boom. Let me get an arm workout on Tuesday. Back on Thursday. Shoulders on Friday. I missed a day in there, but that's 4 workouts,
kinda what I'm doing.
and it rounds everything.
That's kind of what I'm doing.
But you got to get on YouTube and you got to pluck workouts and start learning some things so you can focus on that workout. I have a feeling that if you were working out all willy-nilly the way you are with little direction and you've made it this far in your
that if I took it real
in your
seriously.
physique, yeah, if you tighten some things down and fucking kind of focus and get
also,
a real program.
I think there's a lot of people that are lifting that aren't lifting to failure. Like, I see these dudes at the gym that are big as shit and they look like they're just fucking having fun. Like they're doing for definition
I
over.
don't lift till failure.
Yeah.
Now,
But I think lifting till failure is everything that I read is like, that's the way you should lift. Like, all these fucking dudes that are built like dudes that could fuck my wife.
But here's the thing is that everybody's fucking physique is different and everybody's going for a different physique. So maybe lifting till failure is the thing for you. It's been working this far. However, there's also a possibility that if you switch it up and you start repping for, 8 sets, doing it like the way I do it, or for hypertrophy, hypertrophy is that you see some kind of change that your body responds to better. But you don't know until you start dipping your finger.
And sitting there and sticking with it for a while. That's why I've been sitting here and sticking with this for a while. And now I'm actually at a point where I can fucking keep on sticking with it and doing it. You know what I mean? Where I can spend 2 hours at the gym and I've already put money down. So I'm not fucking sitting on the couch in between sets watching a 5-minute wrestling video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is going to be my last cup.
You better start talking faster.
Anyway, did anybody see the dog-sized sea scorpion in China?
The what? The who now?
It's a sea scorpion that they just discovered in China. It's the size of a dog. It's like 50 pounds. It looks like a fucking scorpion, dude.
Bring that thing up, young Pamey.
Bring
Working
that up. I just saw it today, and I was like, that's so cool. And then I was thinking, the question that I want to propose to the table was, if you could have a tamed animal of any size that you could tame, like it could be yours, but you could change the size of it, what animal would it be?
I'm going to say my guts.
Yep, that's it.
The Jedi says adherence to the program is the most important, which is what he tells me.
Yeah.
And I concur.
Okay, so the animals. I agree with them too. I'm sorry, but I just want to stick to the
adherence to the program is vital.
I think it would be for me. It would be a tiger, because I
like a smaller tiger.
No, like a legit full, right off the
but it
whatever.
could be tamed.
Yeah, but
would you pick a bigger than normal tiger because you can change the size?
So like I can pick imaginary animals, or you're saying like would I pick the biggest one of the litter?
No. You can. So like this is a giant sea scorpion.
Okay.
So the idea that it gave me was, like, if you wanted a fucking baby rhinoceros.
No,
or a small, like a pygmy rhinoceros.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Oh,
I
a
see what you're saying.
pygmy rhinoceros would be
That might
pretty
be kind of
dope.
that might be kind of cool.
Jesse James says a killer whale. That would be cool because then you keep a killer whale in your fish tank and it's just like fucking goldfish
little
size.
tiny one.
That would be dope.
Just keep except for when
little
it fucking
beta
splashes
fish.
water all over the place.
I
through the
think
blowhole.
without a doubt, I'm going fucking mountain gorilla.
What's a mountain gorilla?
A gorilla. But like a Congo mountain gorilla.
Oh.
You know, a fucking gorilla. I don't know why they're mountain gorillas. They call them fucking mountain gorillas.
I didn't know. I don't know anything about these things.
Yeah. No, because like imagine a gorilla that was like, you know, like he could like hop in two hands, not one hand, like a two, like you could hold him here, like maybe he's the size of like a kitten. And then he like moves like a gorilla and shit, but he's like moving like a gorilla across the kitchen counter. You know what I mean? Like that would be dope.
Yeah, he's like the size of a chihuahua, but he's a fucking gorilla.
Yeah, but he's also like mad strong for a
He
chihuahua
can still
sized
move
gorilla.
like your car.
Yeah.
That's sick.
No, I don't know about no. I think his strength is going to be, you know, proportion to his size.
But
still, like a gorilla that's the size of a chihuahua
can move the fridge.
is definitely stronger than a chihuahua the size of a
100%.
chihuahua.
You don't think it can move your fridge?
I think it can move the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It could like get
definitely.
behind the fridge and see what's behind the fridge.
Or it would be like you know, like those little lemurs or like sugar gliders where it's like a little, kind of like a little mammal. Like that size. Well, that would be the fucking gorilla that size.
Yeah.
It would be super fucking dope, dude. And it
Yeah.
could just sit in your front seat chilling, dude.
Dude, that's sick.
What? You pull up on people like, yo, what's up? Hey, Cove, what you doing? I'm just rolling around, me and my gorilla.
Yo.
Yeah, y'all want to meet the gorilla? People would love it.
Yeah.
And for you, bro, if you were a single guy with a fucking gorilla at the mall, you'd make a killing.
I think I want like a bulldog-sized elephant.
That would be dope, too.
That'd be kind of cool.
Like just walking my elephant around. Just fucking trunk going, dude. Big old fucking floppy ears, dude. It's fucking running in the lake at the park, dude.
Wild
just fucking
elephant
throwing
noises.
water over its head, fucking all gloriously and shit. I just love elephants.
And you're
so that's
walking
the
him
first
on
one
a
that came
leash
to-
like he's a dog?
Nah, he's good off the leash, dude. He's my elephant, bro.
You let him run around with the
Hell
pit bulls
yeah.
at the dog
He's
park?
fucking
Show up to
painting
the
in the
dog
corner.
park with your elephant?
That's what I'm saying,
You're
dude.
shutting the
I'm
whole
shutting
park
it
down, bro.
People are like, I just came here with my fucking cane Corso. I'm such
Yeah.
a fucking loser. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got an elephant.
Yeah, I got an elephant.
I do like the pygmy rhino, too. That's a good
Pygmy
idea.
rhino's dope. Pygmy hippo's dope.
Pygmy hippo, yeah.
Yeah.
You mean a pygmy water horse?
Yeah, pygmy water horse.
Yeah. All right.
What else would be cool? Like safari type animal. That you
Tiny
could-
giraffe.
Tiny giraffe, but
Like
yeah,
in
but
that- like in that
giraffes
DirecTV
kinda
commercial?
suck though. Like
Well, once you shrink these things, aren't they all gonna kind of suck?
yeah, but a tiny gorilla doesn't suck.
What about
the thing that's great about a hippo is that it's this fucking monster that can bull you over and kill you. Once it's only the size of, you know, a chihuahua, that threat's pretty much gone, and then it's just a fat fucking motherfucker dragging its stomach around.
What
Which I
about
can
a-
relate to, don't get me wrong, but
What about a palm-sized alligator?
They have kind of.
They got baby alligators, but I'm talking about one that's palm-sized, bro.
Yeah.
Like a gecko.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it is a gecko if it's a palm-sized alligator.
You get like a
scratch that. Let's restart.
You get like a palm-sized whatchamacallit, Gila monster, and then you can just send it out to kill people, and it comes back, and no one knows what happened.
Well, if it's tamed, you could get like a massive black mamba.
Yeah, that's true.
It's tamed. It's yours. And
Just
now you
scare
have
the
this
shit out of
fucking
everybody.
brutal snake.
I'd like a manatee.
Manatee would be sick. Oh, a little baby manatee?
Yeah.
Or like a little walrus?
Yeah, like a little walrus that just waddles behind you. It's the size of a kitten.
Come on, man. You can't beat that, dude. I like how we made everything smaller, except for Payday. It was like, yeah, I might do a big,
I thought that was
big
the
giant
thing.
tiger.
I thought the thing was.
No, I didn't know.
that
I
it-
didn't know. I
that
just
it
want a
was
big
nothing.
cat. I just want a big cat that could kill you and wouldn't bother me.
What else you
that'd
got?
be cool.
You want to get into D block or would you rather?
Let's do who's your D block?
Who? Do it in the newscaster
Dow.
voice.
Who's your D block? Musicians you're embarrassed by.
Can you tell us a little bit more about who's your D block, Mr. Adams?
Who's your D block is you pick your top 3, which would of course be your Jada, Chic, and Styles, and sometimes J Hood. Your J Hood is not in your top 3, but it is, however, in your D block.
All right, very well. Let's get to it. Now, what music? I still only have one, dog.
Well, can you fucking try? It's
I'll
your
go
house.
last. I'll go last.
All right, go ahead, P. This is what we do.
I don't. So my only problem with this is like, I don't know how we're supposed to order it.
So
you stepping out of your lane once again. So
What?
I might
I
have
got
to
my lane. I got my answers. I'm just trying to
smack that
figure
ass.
out.
he just
I know,
wanted
but
to hit it.
I didn't have anywhere to use that yet
okay,
today,
fair
so I
enough.
had
the
to.
closest he was
I
going to
just
get.
had to make sure I got
So
it
like,
in before it was
is
over.
my Jada the one I'm most embarrassed
I
by, or
think-
the one I'm least embarrassed
You
by, but
pick.
still embarrassed
I
about?
think no, it's definitely most, but
Okay.
it has to be. You have to find the it's like how much you like them
Right.
and embarrassed by the median of that.
All right.
So it would be like I really like them and I'm a little embarrassed by it, or I'm very embarrassed by them and I kind of like them.
Okay. So I mean, so my Jada in that is Nickelback. I don't mind Nickelback in the least,
Ooh.
and I mean like I'm not.
But the connotation of Nickelback
yeah,
is
I'm not.
that
I'm
of-
not turning them on because they're incredible musicians or they make interesting music.
Right.
I'm turning them on because in the background it's poppy enough that my head will bounce and it doesn't bother me that it's on. So they're but I don't want
This is how you remind me of who I really am.
exactly. I got a photograph of it.
Yeah.
Don't we all want to
So
be real rock
so
stars?
that's where they are. Is like
all just wanna be big
I'll
rock
listen
stars.
to him by myself. I don't even want to listen to him in front of my son because I don't want him thinking it's okay to listen to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Chad Kroger, dude, for life, bro.
My my Styles P is going to be Riff Raff because as much as I played him for other people, I feel like there's actually a little bit of talent there, but I can't convince anybody of it. So it's just like it's better that you just don't know that I'm enjoying all of his. I'm listening to the Peach Panther and I'm thrilled about it, and you guys think I'm fucking. What are you doing with this?
Yeah. That's a good one.
My Chic is Drake, because again, just like Riff Raff, except for probably on a higher volume. If you gave me his whole catalog and let me just pick out 10 or 15 songs, I could convince you he's a hell of an MC. But he does so much
MC
other.
is stretching it, but I got you.
I mean,
Well,
there-
46 writers later, I don't think. You're an
okay.
MC.
Well, that you may not be wrong there, but at least, I could put together 12 songs and you would say this is a decent
artist.
artist.
Yeah.
But he does so much soft shit and so much shit that's aimed at 13-year-old girls, and it's
Yeah.
like I don't need to be listening to this. I'm better than this.
I hear you.
And my J Hood is X Clan, and the reason is that they were fundamental in my starting to listen to hip hop. But then when I got to the point where now I analyze stuff and pay attention to it, like their entire position that they take politically and mentally on this earth is like they pretty much would kill me on sight if they were given the opportunity based on the things
Right.
that they're for and against. So I'm definitely not letting anybody else know that I will put on to the East Blackwards and bang it all the way through, because the implication is just like self-loathing all over the place.
Right.
That-
It's a really solid list. P.
That's my 4.
Usually is. That's why you started off, because you set the tone real good. My Chic is Kiss.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. You just want to fight.
Yeah. Not Jada, obviously, but Kiss the band.
The band.
Kiss.
Yeah, I grew up with loving Kiss. It's very similar to why I like pro wrestling and other things of that nature.
It's showmanship over
yeah.
over actual.
And they were one of my first concerts. I've seen them 5 or 6 times. I saw Paul Stanley. I've been backstage at Kiss. I love Kiss. I've probably spent over $2,000-$3,000 on Kiss merchandise. I have it all in a storage unit for no reason. But I love Gene. I read all of his books. Like, this is before I cared about reading books and all that stuff. I'm just obsessed. And I met Gene once, and I cried when I met him because I was,
it was Gene.
Totally fanboying out. But in that token, it's Kiss.
Okay.
They're grown Jewish men wearing, not all Jewish, 2 of them are Jewish,
Kabuki
one's
makeup.
Italian, and the other one's whatever he is. And now they're not Kiss anymore. Now they're Eric Singer, who gives a shit?
Right.
But they were just pivotal in me loving theatrics and music and just theatrics in general. But at the basis, they are men that dress in quasi-goth drag in full makeup, and they're essentially
Real
comic
Rocky
book
Horror
characters,
Picture Show.
but with not many chops in their music. But I still know basically every lyric that's ever been written and can sing. It's not
That's
them at all.
Twisted
Yeah,
Sister.
that's not them.
I know. I was
It's
just
close
saying-
enough, though.
but I was
He's
just
saying he
saying you
wants
want
to
the
rock.
rock.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all.
Rock and Roll All Night
Come
is
on,
their
bro.
big one.
And party every day.
They got a few,
Oh, what
but
a terrible song.
yeah, it's not. Listen, I like Kiss, and there's some songs that I could show you that I like, and
Bro,
that's
you're
not
a
one of them.
loser.
Yeah, I know. I like Kiss, bro.
Carry on.
I grew up liking Kiss. I still like Kiss, and I like all their music, even though it's not very good.
Jesus.
It's very
This is
heavy.
supposed to be a safe space. What are you doing?
This guy, yeah. This guy gets bullied at fucking Home Depot. He has no problem bullying me here tonight.
I got beat
thought
up.
it was
today.
Lowe's.
It was Lowe's, and I got beat up at Lowe's.
Yeah, we don't go to Lowe's, man. What are you, new? This guy's fucking happy on the soundboard.
Somebody got to use it.
My Jada is Justin Timberlake.
Ooh.
Big JT guy, especially Justified. But I like his music, and it's embarrassing to say you like stuff like that.
Wait, hold on. Why? Why is it embarrassing?
Well, he's a boy band guy who's singing to girls, similar to how your Drake kind of fits in that category. I think that he's kind of a boy band guy that sings to, teenage girls.
Well, he's definitely a boy band guy that sings to teenage girls, and I'm not going to argue against that. But, like, as opposed to Drake, that's also his stated purpose. Like, this is what I do.
Well, yeah,
whereas Drake pretends
But I'm a
that
grown
he's
man.
Yeah, but the stuff he does with Timberland, those
Oh,
albums
yeah,
are
it's
pretty
great.
incredible.
I'm not saying he's not
All
great.
right.
I'm just saying that it's like, I'm sitting in my car or I'm in a work truck or I'm at a work site or whatever, and my super mix is on.
And Summer Love comes on and you have to dive and shut it off
Summer
when that
Love
beat
is
comes
not
on?
the joint for me, but
All right.
the beat's hot. Timberland killed all that shit. He also killed production for Nelly Furtado, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So, and Miss Jade and whoever the fuck else he was working for. I mean, he made fucking albums with Magoo. I mean, the guy's fucking Timberland's a beast.
Real quick, to shout out to Chris Doherty, who's in the building. And we know the soundboard doesn't come through to the stream, but it does go through when we do the replays, which are all on the Gig Podcast channel on YouTube. So if you're ever looking for another episode to watch, or anybody is looking for another episode to watch, head over to the YouTube, check out the Gig Podcast channel. You will find a slew of older episodes that you can run back while you're working.
And
But
so
thank you,
don't
Chris.
forget,
I appreciate
and
that.
so you don't forget that it exists. Just subscribe to it because there's no fucking.
Then you get a reminder
There's
every
no
time we pop
foul.
something new
No
up.
one knows. You just do it.
You don't
and then
gotta
it
be
shows
embarrassed.
up.
You don't have to
Yeah.
be embarrassed.
You don't have to be embarrassed about it.
Keep it between us.
Now, the third one I am embarrassed about, but I kind of put it on there because I bought it when my daughter was very young. In the
Here come these
thoughts,
excuses.
in the thoughts of this is family friendly shit that I can play with my kid,
Right.
and it kind of got a beat to it. And then I would listen to it when my daughter was like 1.
Big Willie style.
No, it's so much worse than that. It's Taylor Swift. So my
You're a Swiftie?
yeah, I like her early stuff, her B-side stuff, you know what I
Sure.
mean?
The deep cuts. Yeah.
The stuff that made her who she is.
Right.
The newer stuff, she's really a shell of
She's
herself.
really, yeah.
Not really
She's
the
turned
Tay
pop.
Swift that I grew
No.
up on.
She's
It's really
sell
not.
out. She's sold out.
Anything after 1989 was just not for
What's
me.
the point? Yeah.
Okay, so that was my styles, and then my J Hood. I got like a 3-way tie, but I'm just gonna name the
You
one.
always have a 3-way tie.
Because it's hard because I get to my J Hood and I'm like,
That's the
shit,
game,
who's my
Dad.
J Hood?
Only I'm allowed to break the rules in this game.
Yeah.
That's one of the rules.
Bend in the corner. It's got. I think it's Young Thug. Don't leave. And just because, and it wasn't. It's not that I am super familiar with all his music. He did a cool like unplugged type thing that I was really fucking feeling. I mean, he's totally shot out of a fucking cannon, and there's definitely something wrong with his mental brainwaves. But he is fucking entertaining to me as an artist. But it was that Ain't About the Money song with T.I. where I was like, this shit's fucking hot. And he don't say shit. He's like, my jury stay in middle like a can opener. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? But I was fucking vibing to it. So I put Young Thug on the list as my J Hood. But my honorable mentions are Waka Flocka Flame.
Waka Flocka.
Because that motherfucker be going hard, dude. And
in the paint.
He's something. Waka Flocka got some shit, dude, and I be going bananas. I also like Lil Jon and shit like that. Like, it's fucking...
And
it's
Bone
okay.
Crusher.
Bone Crusher. He ain't never scared. He had that one song, Never Scared.
Yeah.
And then another honorable mention that I put down was Skrillex, because I think that he's great at that dubstep poppy shit. I was like the reason I even say that he's embarrassing is because I used to do fucking basement parties for dubstep shows where I would rap on dubstep beats and fucking whatever the fuck, and they would never, ever, ever play Skrillex because Skrillex is like...
refuse it.
It's like playing... I don't even know. It's like playing Will Smith at a hip-hop show.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
it's just, you don't do that. But yeah, I do. I think Skrillex makes some dope shit, so I'm sorry. I'm out.
Okay. I'd like to preface this by saying...
Oh, here come the excuses again.
I'm never embarrassed by anything that I do.
Yeah, okay.
If I do something...
He's proud of
It's
it.
with a purpose.
I embrace it wholeheartedly.
That's right.
Okay?
For the purpose of this game.
Now,
Yeah.
however, playing the game, we gotta...
Stooping down to our level.
Yeah. I have 3 and then 3 honorable mentions.
Okay, so get on my case, but go ahead. You couldn't even play it, but now you got 6.
My first is... I have to go with Donnie and Marie and the Partridge Family.
Oh, my God. You tied it?
Well, they're kind of this one and the same.
They're not.
Are they not?
No.
Let's go to the old man and see. Are they one and the same?
In what regard? Like they both do the same sort of thing?
Don't they come out of the same situation?
No.
Donnie Osmond
The
was the
Partridge
goddamn Partridge Family, wasn't he?
No.
No.
The Partridge Family was like a construct for TV. The Osmonds are actually talented performers in their lane.
Okay, so Donnie and Marie, then. We'll leave the Partridge Family out.
Okay.
Because I love Donnie and Marie. Like on a...
Like a good,
Donnie Marie
a good
always
Christmas
rubbed me the wrong
variety
way.
show type of thing.
No, like on a
Were they
Saturday
fucking?
afternoon, if it's like springtime...
Didn't it seem like that?
No.
It didn't seem like they were fucking.
No, it seemed
to
like
me,
they
it
were
always,
brother and sister.
I know, but like really brother and sister. Like holy shit.
Yeah, if it's springtime and like the leaves are just everything's starting to bloom, and on Saturday afternoon I want to work out in the backyard.
Oh yeah,
A lot of
some
times-
Donnie and Marie.
A lot of times I put on Donnie and Marie to just rock and roll. Joel
get the fresh air
Tejero.
going.
Oh, what's up, Joel? Thank you for coming through, G. I would say also in the lane of people that I'm embarrassed to say that I'm into, even though I'm not really embarrassed to say that I'm into. Kid Rock goes motherfucking hard,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Like you put on that fucking Kid Rock ball with the ball.
Ball with the ball.
Yeah,
I love
that
the
shit is
fucking
hard.
the scribble breakdown, the fucking
And all the
turntable.
junkies in the methadone clinics.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
That joint goes in.
Yeah, I like the fucking breakdown with the turntables. Is my favorite part of that song.
Faux show. Now, the one that I thought of that I usually don't tell people about, right? Not that I don't tell people about, but I'll put it on like on the job site and then jokingly go, listen, whoever's near me, like, yo, don't tell anybody that I'm listening to this.
Tell them I'm putting it on ironically.
This is kind of our little secret here,
Right.
right? Is Fall Out Boy.
All right.
All right.
I have a song with Fall Out Boy.
Do you?
Yeah, it was on.
Do they know about it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was a remix that I did with Travi in gym class, but it was actually in that movie, the remake of The Last House on the Left, and I didn't know that it was in there until I was actually on a date with a girl, and it was playing. Not my part, obviously, but it was playing. The remix was playing. Stress's remix.
Yeah. So Fall Out Boy every once in a while pops up on the work site, and people will look at me like, "What the fuck's up with this?" I'm like, "Listen, just keep that between us."
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
I fuck with Fall Out Boy. I fuck with pop punk.
Yeah, I don't at all. It's like not even a little bit.
Yeah,
But Fall Out Boy, I can get
What's
with.
your joint?
This ain't a scene, it's a goddamn arms race. Dance. That one's a good one.
That's a good one, man.
And
Not Dance Dance, though?
I like Dance
yeah,
Dance, too.
Dude.
And We're Going Down. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
I
they got some joints. All right.
I fuck with Fall Out Boy.
Yeah, man. Pete Wentz and them goons.
Listen, and then there's like, it's hard for me to give you the, I got, like there's so many that could fill in that last spot. Like I could say NLE Choppa, but I'm not really embarrassed. I'll dump NLE hard as shit out of the truck because
it dumps.
it's heavy. Yeah. But I also know that NLE Choppa is kind of for the kids.
Yeah.
He's a Young Bulls rapper.
Yeah. But you be getting down with some Young Bull rapper
I do.
shit because it be dumping in the truck.
I do. If it dumps in the truck, I'm going to play it.
Yeah.
So instead of that, I'm going with internet sensation Froggy Fresh.
Oh, shit. Crispy Cream.
Yeah.
No, dude, my favorite one is Mike's bike, dude. I don't even know what it's called, but he's like, Mike, something with a bike. Dude, that's my joint.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Why James crying? Because he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying. Oh, he just got dunked on.
Yeah.
That's my jam,
But
too.
what you don't know, or maybe you do, is Froggy Fresh.
It's real legit.
He changed lanes, started playing the piano and singing.
Oh, yeah.
bangers,
What's that
bro.
new joint that he had? It was so good. I love that
Got
joint.
a whole lot of gang shit.
That's
And you
not the one I
know this ain't the playing with. Yeah, that's a good one.
He had one that was like something about bitches, and it was dope as fuck. But yeah. He's like, he legit had real music out that was like good. And then he was like, I'm going to go switch my lane up, and it was the best shit ever.
Yeah.
I love when he has snot.
His name is like Tyler something or other now.
Tyler Cassidy.
Yeah, Tyler Cassidy. Whole lot of gang shit. Your bitch loves me or something. Something about like cause your girlfriend's a bitch.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, Froggy Fresh.
Oh, they had a three-way tie at the end, no?
Oh, I also put Limp Bizkit, but I didn't want to tell anybody about that.
One of those days.
Limp Bizkit isn't. I don't ever really listen to. That was one of the first ones I put as I was trying to figure out
And
my
then you
list.
filled it
here.
up, yeah. And once Donnie Marie and the Partridge Family were on there, it was a wrap.
Number one.
I got you. So let me ask you this.
Ask me that.
Would you rather be able to slow down time by 10% or jump 3 times as high as you can now?
That's a whole lot of math, dog.
Come on, man. Would you rather be able to slow down time by 10% or jump 3 times as high as you can now?
Hey, would you like to take this one? Would you like to bat lead off here?
I'm running through it in my head. When we slow down time 10%, is it affecting everyone, or do I get 27 hours to live a 24-hour day and everybody else gets 24 hours?
Well, no, it's only 10%, so what would it be?
It would be another 2.5 hours.
Yeah, so I think that it's intermittent. The caveat is that it's intermittent as you see fit, but it only applies to you. Everything else slows down, but they're thinking that it's all normal time.
Yeah, I definitely want to control time then, for sure.
Okay.
I want to slow it down when especially like
when you in that pussy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Shit, man, fuck, man.
Make it easier not to get caught.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well done.
That went dark.
That was nice, dude. That was that was for me.
Like, especially in points in time where I'm getting super frustrated about something. Like, just to slow it down for a second and see, where the disconnect is and get that shit together.
Yeah, wow, that's a very grown answer.
Yeah.
So I think the time control would be a lot more useful than jumping 3 times as high, because that's going to be great. Like from say 20 to 30 when I'm in the gym, when I'm at the Y playing basketball.
Right.
But like I can't really think of a super applicable, worthwhile all the time that I could just leap tall buildings in a single bound.
Yeah, the time would probably be more useful for a longer period and in more situations.
My work job. The job I work at.
Your work job.
My work job would benefit greatly from me being able to jump 3 times as high because I'm a maniac on the roofs as it is. And like today, I had one of these fucking deals where the roof's pitched like this, but then it's pitched like this.
Yeah.
So I threw out the little giant, and I'm like, oh, I can reach that.
Yeah.
So I went to go try to reach the peak, and I run the ridge and jump to try to reach the peak, but I just laid on the flat part to be like, am I going to be able to even do this, or am I just going to fall off and break every bone in my body? And I realized that I couldn't, so I had to get the 32 out.
But if you could have fucking jumped 3 times as high.
Yeah, I wouldn't even got the little giant out. I would have jumped on that little roof, and then I would have jumped again on the other bridge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even that being said, I think that the 10% slowdown actually does benefit you greater. Plus, you're like fucking the Matrix. Everything's like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like someone goes and shoots a bullet at you, and I don't know if it would be that impressive by 10%, but it might be. It might save your life.
Well, my question here on this one is, if we're slowing down time by 10%, which means time is running at 90%.
Right.
Not that we're slowing it down to 10%.
No. You're
Right.
taking 10% away from time.
That's why you're getting 2.5 hours in a day.
All right, so what I think here,
Oh, could you imagine using it all day, and you just get, or like using it at bedtime?
Just to extend the day out before you
Yeah,
go to sleep.
yeah, just to get a couple more things done.
Yeah,
Sure.
man.
Yeah, not a bad way to
I
go.
like to stretch my anxiety
However-
out longer than I usually have before.
Here's my situation, right? I'll tell you this, is if I've always said this, and I'm sticking to it, is that if I ever had a genie who granted me 3 wishes, the first wish would be that I want to be able to dunk from the foul line. And I'll figure out the other 2 later. So
Well, here you go.
yeah, so I think I have no choice but to be able to take the jump 3 times as high. Just because it's been a lifelong dream of mine to be able to dunk.
But would the 3 times, would that be enough for like how you jump
It'll be
now?
pretty close.
3 times would get you from the foul line in?
3 times is sizable.
I think it would be
It
pretty
is.
close.
I'm not saying it's not.
I have a
I'm
little
just
bit of
trying to see where the
hops.
starting
Yeah.
point is.
Like if you can jump 2 feet, you're now jumping 6 feet.
Right.
Yeah. I have a little bit of hops. I'm not sure that I would definitely get the foul line if I got 3 times, but I think it'd be close.
You'd be
And
close. You'd be able to work
I'd
on
be
it.
dunking without a doubt.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would
yeah,
dunk.
yeah.
Yeah, and that too. Like I'll be able to, if I really focus and work on my fucking hops and my vertical and shit. Now every fucking inch that I put on my vertical is actually 3.
Start wearing
Yeah.
those sneakers that are all front heel and no back
The
heel to
strength
build up the
shoes.
calves.
I used to walk around on my toes when I was in 5th grade to build up my calf muscles.
Get better
I
at
know a kid
ballerina.
that used to do that. I wonder if that's what he was doing. You should just call him a freak.
Well, I did it when no one was looking, like at the
Yeah,
house.
this kid did it all the
because
time.
I wanted the strength shoes, but my mom wouldn't buy them for me because
So you
like
strength
I
your own
didn't
shoes.
fucking play basketball or
Right.
anything. But I really wanted to be able to dunk, and so I read like the strength shoes. The only reason that they work is because what you're doing is walking around on your toes all day, building your calf muscle. So then I decided I'll just start walking around on my toes.
a
So I
good
walked around like a little fagula, but I got to jump higher.
Yeah, and good for you, man.
Yeah.
For, you know what I mean, throwing caution into the wind and getting the
Chasing
gains.
what I wanted.
That's
yeah.
exactly what. That's
what
why
I'm
you're
about.
not embarrassed. That's why you're not embarrassed about Donnie and Marie.
I'm about gains,
I
baby.
see, man. I'll catch up.
I don't think you're that far off. I think
Dude, I'm
think you're
so much further off.
I want to put some fucking tape to our
Oh,
arms
it's
and
not
s-
even close, Sean. It's
Pit-
not even fucking
Am
close.
I being humble, or do you think?
He used your first name, so you know it's for real.
Yeah, Paul. The fucking my
not
arm.
do that.
My arm is not even. It's like half the size of your arm.
You're doing that thing where you're being overly humble.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not. No disrespect, but it's
Where's
currently
that?
today.
No
That's
disrespect.
not even a competition worth having.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Maybe it's 6 months. Maybe I'll be talking to you.
I thought it was 3 months.
I'll
You
take-
said 3
I
Well,
will
months.
now
glad-
the way you just made me feel, it's 6.
I'll
Jesus.
gladly take it. I
What?
just
What? You got an extra 10% of every day. You can use that to work out.
This is a fucking fake thing. I wish it was real because I
I'll
would
go-
only use it to work out.
I'll
Wait, these
gladly
are
take
fake?
it. It's just my body dysmorphia, I guess, telling me that we are even.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I think you're kind to me. Let me ask you this: would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green, or never have to stand in line again?
Right off the rip, give me and every time you ask me this, I say what right off the rip,
Okay.
and so I'm going to keep that tradition
It's
alive.
like it's like a back and forth you guys
Yeah.
have. It's a fun little banter.
Right off the rip, I'm going to tell you this: I don't mind sitting at red lights. I'm rarely ever in a rush to get anywhere. Right?
It's fucking so Jersey of you.
Yeah, I'm really not in a rush. Like, I'm chilling. I know where I'm going, and I'm
Yeah.
going to get there. I leave early so that I get there on time, and I can take my time getting there. I like listening to my music. I like my truck. I like chilling in it. I like dumping the bass.
Right.
You know, that kind of thing.
So it's line for you.
So the line. Get the line out of here.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I ain't got time for fucking standing in a line at Wawa just to fucking get my seltzer
to some
snatched
Russian
from me.
girl.
This fucking dirty, fucking fat, stupid, ugly body, fucking goofy
Mike
looking
Piazza
bitch.
mitt having.
Big fucking hand the size of a
Bob
large
Boone glove
fucking
mitt having.
bear.
Fucking whole hand looks like Kermit the Frog's mouth.
Yeah, the hand is fucking massive. It looks like Andre the Giant. Like, get out of here. You're going to put nails on top of that? What are you, a fucking bobcat?
Hand out here looking like a piece of fucking sheetrock.
Hand out here looking like you're a fucking quote-unquote female.
Hand out here looking like you changed your pronouns to she, her.
Hand out here looking like you using the wrong bathroom, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Hand out here looking like you got a couple of estrogen pills in your medicine cabinet.
Hand out here looking like you could palm a bowling ball. You know what I'm saying?
Hand out here looking like you're the Secretary of Health.
Payday.
The lines. There's no question about it. It's the lines.
You guys are so Jersey, dude.
The red lights.
I am Jersey.
I can work around the
like
red
jug
lights.
I
handles.
can't.
And some other day, not today, because we're already an hour and 50 minutes. And some other day, we're going to talk about the ridiculousness of you having the nerve to even suggest that Pennsylvania drivers drive faster than New Jersey drivers.
I don't know
the
if that's true.
fucking chutzpah that you would have
I just
to
know-
suggest that New Jersey drivers are lazy when you motherfuckers get in the middle lane and drive like it's 25 miles
Listen.
an hour to wherever the fuck you go.
Listen.
Get the fuck out of here. There has never been a time on fucking 295 where somebody didn't do some dumb shit and then it was a Pennsylvania fucking plate. Every time. From the fucking left lane, ooh, I gotta get off. Let me go 4 lanes over. Middle fucking lane doing town. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not playing that game.
New
with
Jersey drivers are world renowned for sucking behind the
and
wheel.
wait till you see the Pennsylvania drivers and Maryland drivers rank behind them. Anyway, point is,
Are you good?
He's playing both sides.
I never feel less like my life matters than when I'm driving in New Jersey.
And I never feel less safe than when I'm behind somebody from Pennsylvania.
Whatever. We're good. We're over there. We're getting things done.
I don't want the lines. I want in and out of wherever I go.
All right.
And I can work around
No,
the lights.
100%.
Like I said, like we can plot out the course so that we don't hit any lights.
Yeah.
But if I could just get in and out of the fucking
The thing
store,
is, like,
that
I
would be the
leave
best.
here. There's nobody
No,
on the
100%.
fucking streets. I'm sitting at that red light. Whose fucking
Allegedly.
laws am I following? I don't like that law.
Just make a right.
No, I
You're
can't.
allowed to.
I'm not doing it.
It's the law. You're
No
allowed
red
to.
lights,
See,
dude.
you fucking Pennsylvania
I'm
drivers.
shooting no red lights for me. I'll fucking wait in the line. And if not, I'll steal it if the line takes too long. Word to Cove.
Fair enough.
Can you fucking chill out, dude? Can you just chill?
I'm looking for the ride with me.
Yeah, well,
should be
fucking
there.
find it on your own time, dude.
No. Don't play that one.
Is that the new one?
That's business. Yeah.
It's a new one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Every week.
I thought maybe I was going to get him to break out into freestyle right now.
Nah, I still
I
got
mean-
3 more, dude.
He's got his rest of his would you rathers.
Let me ask you this. Would you rather know the history of every object you touched or be able to talk to animals?
Oh, easy. Neither.
Pass.
Come on, man.
I'm going with a hard pass on this one.
All right.
We'll
pass.
talk
I'm
to animals.
disgusted by
We'll
both.
talk to
Yeah,
animals
it's
every fucking time.
It's without a doubt talk to animals. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck where this cup came from.
Yeah, but maybe not that cup.
As a matter of fact, I know. Fucking God
Downstairs.
Blake, who
He's a good man, actually.
left it here.
Yeah, it's
And I've been
questionable.
using it ever since.
And you don't feel any different?
I bleached it.
I
I boiled it. I
think
dropped it in a pot of
you're
boiling
definitely
water after I
you're,
bleached it.
you're definitely understating the fact of knowing the history of every object.
Talk
you
to me.
touch.
Make it make sense.
Well,
I think that's cool and it's worthwhile, like if you're on Jeopardy or something like that,
Not
because it's
even
going to give
just-
you a deeper knowledge base. But overall, I want to talk to animals.
yeah,
Abso-fucking-lutely.
okay, me too.
All right.
All right, but we're understating the fact that if you were to touch an object, that you would know the history of that object is crazy.
All right, tell me where that would matter. I'm open to it.
Any fucking thing you touch, you would be able to say, this is, I know, this was a bad example.
So you're saying it's like a clairvoyance thing where you, and now I know the history of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or like see it or feel it
Yeah,
or
but-
know it.
Yeah, and that's fine. I'm open to hearing why that would
Even
matter.
just like getting in a car that you bought,
It could
and now
be-
you see the history of who owned this car or whatever
called
the fuck
Carfax,
went in
dog.
it. Yeah, but you don't know.
It could be
dude.
super useful as an investigative tool. Like, if you were
the
solving
greatest
crimes,
detective
solving
ever.
old crimes and shit, that might be worthwhile under those circumstances.
But even just in a cool thing, it's like it's not. I mean, automatically.
do you also suffer from that? Like you touch it and you learn the history of something that you really shouldn't have known the history of, and now your whole shit's fucked
like
up.
it backfires
Like you touch
on
some
you.
sheets and you're like, oh, I didn't touch it.
you walk into a hotel room
Right.
and immediately wind up calling the front
Yeah.
desk like, "Hey, can I get another room?"
Yeah, you go to your
Yeah.
mom's
I'm gonna
house.
try them all before I get out of
Oh,
here.
you go to your mom's
You
house.
go to your
that's
mom's
rough.
house and you
Don't
grab a
do it.
cucumber out the crisper. Thing. All right, yeah, let's talk to animals. All right, I'm sorry, Chris. Let me ask you this.
Also, big shout out to Mrs. Mighty. How you doing?
She's not
Carry
doing
on.
well. She had her catalytic converter stolen out of her Prius for the second
Of course
time.
she did.
You know anything about this?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I sent the boys over there.
I know.
You see any skateboards in your area?
No, I don't know who these.
If you're
jokers
wondering
are.
what he's talking about, we have a whole episode
I've
on
watched it.
ex-convict runs a catalytic. Oh, crooked politician runs catalytic
Right.
converter theft ring or something like that. It's on YouTube. Check it out. Hilarious episode.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Would you rather have one real get-out-of-jail-free card or a key that opens any door?
Can the key just open the jail door?
It could.
Oh, my God.
But even though if it did open the jail door,
You'd
now you're still a
yeah,
wanted
you'd
man.
still be in trouble.
yeah.
Yeah, so you could essentially do something incredibly terrible and get out of jail free.
Yeah.
Is there no magnitude like
To the
get
crime?
out? The get
No.
out of jail free is just to get out.
Kill an entire school.
Now here's the thing, right? What if I do a whole bunch of shit?
And only get caught for one thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Okay. I don't have any real.
This one's tough.
I mean, I don't have any real interest in the get out of jail free card. Like, I don't really have any interest in doing anything that sends me to jail.
Yeah, but if you were
Maybe tax evasion.
But if I put it on the table that you could do something without recourse,
then it opens up the door.
right? Like right now, you're thinking like a person who doesn't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
But if I told you, look, you can just do this thing and it doesn't matter and there's no fallout.
But I don't think
does
that
that change your thought process?
I don't think that there's anything that
like there's not somebody who stiffed you that you want to just go and blast
go
them in
kill
the
him.
face. Yeah.
No. I'm a very forgiving man.
I don't know. If I had to get out of
I'm
jail
a
free
good Christian.
card. Yeah, could tell.
Yeah. I turn the other cheek, and forgiveness is the principle I live by.
Oh, you finally answered that guy's phone calls?
Marty.
He's been sending a lot of pamphlets lately, and I've been reading them, and they've been starting to make a lot of sense.
They're getting through to you.
Starting to put two and two together.
He's got some really intelligent things.
Yeah, like when you propose it that way, as far as like you can do something, and if you get caught, you can use your card and get out of jail.
Right.
It almost makes it like, yeah, let's try that bank heist. You know what
Right,
I mean?
exactly.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I think I'm
I
gonna.
didn't think of like
Let's
a
rob
bank
that
heist.
armored truck.
Yeah.
I think that guy's a slouch.
I think I'd pocket the get out of jail free card because I just think it could, like, because if I'm getting into doors, there's still going to be
Repercussions,
penalties for
right.
getting into those doors. So at least I'm going to get into this one door and then not have to suffer any repercussions from it. So yeah, I think I would take the get out of jail free card.
I think I'm already pretty good at getting through doors. I kind of have some of that skill
He's a
set of
contractor.
being able to fucking get
Take
into
it right
doors.
off the hinges and pull it out.
Yeah.
And now that you mentioned the bank heist thing,
Yeah.
I think I'm going get out of jail free card, and I'm gonna try and recreate the Lufthansa heist.
You can do Lufthansa heist or you can do a little Ocean's 11.
Well, we'll see which one. One or the other.
The Ocean's 11 one was more lucrative.
What was the one-
significantly.
Yeah, but
Where's-
a lot harder.
Yes.
What was the
So
one
I
where
think
he
the
hides in
Lufthansa
the wall?
is what I want to go.
Inside Man.
Inside Man.
Yeah.
that was
with
good.
Clive Owen.
Yeah, and Denzel, right? Was
Yeah.
that Denzel?
Yeah, and Jodie Foster.
Oh, that movie was good.
Spike Lee directed it. Yeah, it was real good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a good. One.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
You want me to melt
I'm
your
so
ass
tall.
and not your mouth, cock boy?
It's me, Ken.
Fucking in that fucking hole, yeah. All right. I don't really know. I thought
not in your mouth, cock boy.
I thought Key to Any Door was really dope, but
I think
you're
it's
right.
good. I think it's good.
I think that I'm fucking so sick of this guy. I think that you're right though, as far as the repercussions go, it doesn't really change anything.
I'm sick of your open-mindedness and positivity.
Whatever, Donnie and Marie. Get outta here. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it is to get out of jail free card because it's exciting. And if we all had one, we could
We're
all
so
be like, let's
supportive.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You asshole.
I liked you better when I thought my biceps were infringing on yours. Okay, I'm gonna go. I guess I gotta go get out of jail free card because the key that opens every door doesn't really fucking matter. Unless there's like some kind of like forbidden door somewhere where no one's opened it and I could be the guy that opened it.
Also, Super Mario and Styles P already gave us the key to every door.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember that one.
I don't. Mario?
This is the key to every door. It was all the Ghost in the Machine mixtape.
Mm-mm.
Great song.
I was listening on the Black Hand Side the other day with Pharoah Monster. That's that boy, dude. It's a good
Ooh.
song. Open the door. Let me in. Is it weird? What
just happened?
I don't know, man. I'm just in my own world most of the
As
time.
you should be.
Let me ask you this.
Please
and this
do.
is your final. Let me ask you this. Would you rather have the power to gently nudge anyone's decision or have complete puppet master control of 5 people?
When you're with strippers, things happen.
I want to gently nudge. More fun.
Gently nudge.
More fun. I can do it to anybody.
Yeah.
And I get to see how good I am at doing it to see if I can get them to where I need them to be versus just having 5 people that are basically my servants.
Yeah.
I want to be able to gently nudge. There's more challenge and more fun to it.
Mr. Adams, can you give me the question once again?
Well, the question is...
Can you use it in a sentence?
The
I
question
think the question was a
is...
sentence.
The question is... Would you rather have the power to gently nudge anyone's decisions or have complete puppet master control of 5 people?
You gotta go Puppet Master. I gotta go Puppet Master because then,
What are you doing?
I'm running a business where I just collect all the money.
He's got his get out of jail free card and 5 people that do whatever he says no matter what. Now he's robbing the bank.
Right.
They can all go to jail. It doesn't matter. And he's getting out of jail free.
Yeah, that could definitely happen. But also, I'm thinking like, Gavone, either you gotta go or you're now under the Puppet Master control.
Right.
And I'm sorry,
You're going to
but
give him the heads up?
you have to put this roof on, and I'm not paying you because it's just what you have to do now. You know?
Yeah.
Either,
5
either
is like
agree to it or I'll make you agree to it.
5 is enough guys that like you can get some real shit done with
That's what
fucking
I'm
5
thinking.
guys that you're completely controlling.
I think there's probably a large power to being able to gently nudge everyone, like a political power,
Yeah.
like a leadership type power.
Yeah.
But you could also probably accomplish that same thing with 5 people
With
that
5
are
good
doing
foot soldiers.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
are doing exactly what you want them to do.
Yeah. So which one are you gonna pick?
I got to go 5 people
Yeah.
just because of the complete control. The annihilation that makes I feel like a fucking evil mastermind with 5
evil
people
genius, bro.
that I can just
Absolutely.
fucking do anything to. Although there is something to being able to gently nudge because like if I have a microphone in front of thousands of people and I'm able to gently nudge all of them into my direction, that's way more
But to me,
than 5 people
but
complete control.
But the thing to me is that the ability to gently nudge seems like that. You know, maybe some people won't be maybe
Yeah,
some
but-
people need more than a gentle nudging,
Right.
And that means that you're not going to get them where you want them.
But
to
think
be.
about-
That's when you nudge the people around them to nudge them.
That's what I'm saying. If you're in a
Ooh,
microphone,
mad nudgies.
yeah, nudgies going around. The
Yeah.
Denver nudgies. If I have a microphone and
Nudgy monster.
if there's 1,000, Nudgy Wudgy was a bear. Huh?
Nudgy Wudgy had no hair.
Nudgy Wudgy didn't. You're right. Yeah, I think that if you're in front of 1,000 people and you're gently nudging all of them, if 600 of them are gently nudged into the direction that you want them to, there's probably 200 of the rest of that 400 that are also going to acquiesce with that 600. They're just going to fall in line because everyone else is nudging that way. Just like the world.
Nudge Judy.
Nudge Judy.
Nudge Joe Jackson.
Elmer
Joe Brown.
Nudge.
Nudge Joe Brown.
Nudge Joe Brown. Yeah.
Nudge Wapner.
Did you ever nudge Joe Brown?
Mike Nudge.
Loved it. Loved his earlier works.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, like Beavis?
The
Or more King of Hill?
Nudge Packers.
The Nudge Packers.
You don't remember? That was his first cartoon.
That was the first one?
Yeah.
It was early on?
It was before Beavis.
Before
and
he
Butthead.
blew up?
It never went anywhere because it was a little too homophobic.
How
Too
about
graphic.
how about Paul Nudge? We following that one?
Yeah.
Okay. How about Nudge Bunny?
How about Raleigh Fingers?
Okay, so different.
How about Bobby Bonilla?
I thought we were doing
Smartest
the nudge.
man in the history of the world.
I thought we were doing nudge.
Gets $1 million check for the rest of his life every single year.
Not a fucking bad contract.
Not at all.
He gently nudged the
He
fucking
certainly
Mets into taking care of him for the rest of his life.
Listen, I'm going to leave, but you're going to keep sending me money. Yes, yes, yes. All right, fine.
That works. All right. That was it.
Nudgy Dykstra.
And that was Would You Rather? Let me ask you this with The Tool Shed. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with The Tool Shed. Please remember to go onto YouTube, find The Gig Podcast, like and subscribe. Matter of fact, you don't even have to like, just subscribe. And tell a friend about The Gig Podcast, live every Friday on Facebook at 9 p.m. And again on Mondays at 8:30 p.m. The replays will be on Mondays at noon p.m. and again on Wednesdays at 12 p.m.
Classic noon p.m.
Nothing that doesn't matter to nobody for nothing.
Except for that stupid cunt from Somerton.
And that bitch ain't a goddamn fucking goddamn.
Nah, she just a man.
She got hands like a
man.
fucking god dart.
God damn them some big ass.
But
I'm
now,
angry at him.
coming to you live and direct from Fearless Hells, Pennsylvania.
That's the Elliot.
The international, continental, national champion.
You already know what it is. I got pancakes on today.
Janitor and #1 customer of the tool shed.
Yeah, check out the slosh bucket. It's for your bitch.
We're gonna get a live and direct exclusive freestyle from the bull Biz Mighty.
Party every day.
They're not gonna hear it.
They won't hear the beat, but they'll hear
They
him.
won't hear the beat, but they'll hear him rap though.
More volume, please.
Turn them up in the headphones.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, bitch, you ugly. You got a scrunchie in your hair, put it back, cause I wanna see your face over my tummy.
Yup.
Yeah, you love me. Yo, it's glorious. You got some more weed? Cause we need more for us. Dust in the blunt to the Dutch that we smoking on. Bitch got the rims on, looking like they spoken God. Datings, who the fuck you dating? You making rolls in the kitchen, stop complaining, bitch.
Yeah.
Holla at me like it's rags to the rich. Can't tell the different bags to the bitch. This day and age, this 12th brigade, looking at it like is this 12 engaged. Here's the ring for my thing. I do this in the city like it's bling, 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 bling.
Bling, bling.
Cash money. Old bitch suck my dick, got the rash, honey. Trash dummy, it's the bandicoot. I banded the cooter. I look at you like I'll be the shooter, but never wanna salute her. I wanna loot and pollute her, but I'm a doer. I got a little bit of calm of the sutra. Ooh, yeah. Boy, still here. Weird. Fucking you in your ass with my face in the beard.
Yeah.
Got it all stubbly. Tummy feel bubbly. Oh, you still wanting me? Let me get braziers. All on the back of the bed. Bed. Flintstone. Bed. Rock. Ringtone. Ring back. Things that rhyme. Sling that. Bitch, I'ma swing that. Like you in the playground. Bitch, you in a sling cat. I don't wanna say round. Shoot at it. No, I could do it. You fuck around like you got it up where my music is. I'm spitting in your mouth with the COVID. You know the mucus is saying that you love it. You doing it kinda stupid. The boy that did the lunatic. I'm a motherfucking dude that was just a goon chilling on the moon and shit. Lunar eclipse. You're moving it. You ain't moving the brick. What's your construction and what's your function? What's your introduction? It's nothing. You wanna be sucking on something. I got something for you to break your paranoia. It's nothing. I'm a G, a double O-D to the G, to the U, to the Y. I'm only 31, but I try. Motherfuckers know I'm here for your eye, not the goonie. Not cause you do me, you never truly knew about the one. Like Superman isn't by.
But I'm a buy like it's the best up in your vest. It's
Yep.
the one that wanna check.
Yep.
You never seen on my try.
Yep.
They fuck around with me like I'm Bam Bigelow fi. My guitar, looking at like my tiger is fire. They know about that boy. He
Flames.
just perspire. All of the magma, all of the plasma. Looking at me, boy, I'm still breathing. Look at my asthma. Give
Yup.
me an inhaler. I am still hella. Hail from the king. They ain't know that I'm frailer. Not even frailer. I'm bulky. Bulky, hold me down. Okie dokie. Hokey pokey. Put your fucking hand in. Put
Yeah.
your fucking hand out. This is not a handout.
Nope.
I'ma let that thing spin right up at your head like you know what that thing get right into your eyeball. My fault. Bitch, I'm a Nickelbacker, sick the shocker. Slip and slide like you did it. I'm on my city proper. My city's liquor, I'm with you, but I ain't with you. I'm smoking a little swisher, but really just with your sister. Your sister wanna suck me at the bench.
Yeah.
I wanna suck her, wanna fuck her, she's a wench.
Yup.
She kinda nasty, ooh the goo goo gaga. Pacifier in her mouth, dudes work at Wawa.
Yeah.
Big mint on my seltzer. Talk shit, I'm the king Dave Meltzer.
Yup.
5-star, matter of fact, frog splash. I was on all that with a bunch of hog trash. Rat ball Backlund, original champ for the people. Know that I could dampen in sequels. It's the original. Give a fuck about what you doing here. My rhyme's metaphysical.
Yes.
That's a bunch of lyrical nonsense. Common sense for all your consciousness. I'm talking about right into your brain. The ball levitate like my name Dave Blaine or the
Blaine.
angel Chris. Pop it like this. Mary like Poppins got the sugar in my boogers. Know about me, I'm TJ Hooker. Down on Front Street getting BJ from hookers.
Hey, yo, get your tapes ready.
Alright.
Hey, yo, hey, yeah. Yo, he
Sometimes.
called me up. You know what he said?
What you said?
He said $1,000.
You drawing.
Good work, Biz.
Sometimes.
I think every one of your rap songs is good.
Thanks,
I
man.
think most of your rap